White Family Farm presents
The Poop Troop! Citizen Guardian. Our fishes in those life. My Aussie gardening kitchen. Garden State Gardener. Ginger Ninja. Rayman Prepping. Buttercup. Viper. 5942. Mama Bear Prepping. Gardener Josh. Big Blue House Homestead. Crutchwood. Sandra Moody. Rocky Mountain High. Respectable Homestead. Ramblin' Rose Homestead. CB. Hedgehog Homestead and Warren Lewis. View Kitchen and Beyond. Skinner Farms. Yosie. Big Shack. Nana's Menagerie. Heaven's Essentials. Ooh, Battle Junkie. Back with Blah. Strawberry Shortcake. JFM. Chatio. Mary's Ranch and Wild Cooking. Rambling with the Brums. Red Road Homestead. Grammy Karen, the Tinkerer's wife.
Viper thought I was just going to throw him out there. Not yet. And you guys waiting backstage, just wait a minute, because I have something I need to say real quick. For those of you that are in the chat and all around, I'm having a couple of issues with drama outside of YouTube and inside of YouTube. So I just want to let you know that I am an open book. So if anybody has any issues, they can email me at whitefamilyfarm@gmail.com. If you have an issue, email me. I will be more than happy to answer you and answer any questions that you may have. On the most part, this is my business. This is how I deal with things. This is what's going on in my channel. This is what you get here. I don't even feel like I should be addressing this, but if you bring drama to my channel, I will not entertain it. So I'm just letting you know this right off the bat. I'm no longer, it seems like this just past week alone, the planets have aligned and people are starting to get crazy. And I'm just not going to put up with it. So from here on out, if you have something to say, you need to address me and me only, not someone else. And this isn't just, I've had several situations. This isn't just one situation. I had multiple situations this week. So if you have an issue, my email address, you can even write me. I have my post office box right there in the About page. So if you got an issue, you need to either write me on Gmail or you need to write me a letter, because that is how I would like it to be addressed, not through other people. Yeah. So with that being said, let me bring up my guests. Hello, Wiley Living. Thank you for subscribing. And boom, there they are. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I love each and every one of you. Hello, Abby's Life on the Farm. Thank you for being here. First of all, it's really important that we address the guests, and specifically not only the guests on the panel, but the guests that are in the chat. So first of all, let me thank you all for being here tonight. Gardener Josh, Backwoods Law, of course, Uncle Al, Cosmic Cultivators, already said that. Yosie, thank you so much for being here. Skinner Farms, Tasha, Hat Creek, thank you, Hat Creek Homestead, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you all for being here. So, with that being said, how are you guys tonight?
Okay, since I'm the adult around here, no jocularity in the comments, please, folks. That's no snide remark, because Uncle Alan had it with his adult You want to see drama? Go to adult Bible school. You'll see drama. Today we're going to have nice and have fun, and
That's
I'm gonna,
basically what my channel is supposed to be about. I am a homesteading channel. It's Wide Family Farm. We are family, and I have a mini farm. And that is what this is about. It's about having fun, joking around. That's what the Poop Troop is about. Freaking just, goofing off and having a good time. There is no reason why any of us shouldn't be able to get along. We are all freaking adults, right?
right. No jocularity and act like adults. And I've been telling this to 35, 25, and 18-year-old persons in my adult Bible school. And I don't want to hear any more gossip. I don't care who's dating their husbands, who's sleeping with who's sleeping with somebody else. I don't care. It doesn't go in my Bible class. Sheesh.
FYI, everybody, if you want to be in my chat, you can email me widefamilyfarm@gmail.com. I will send you the link. I am no longer going to put the link out there. I don't want to risk somebody coming up here. I just don't want to do it. So if you that I don't know or whatever. So if you want to be on my show, you can I will keep my email open. You can email me widefamilyfarm@gmail.com. I will send you a link. No problem there.
I forgot to say something. Courtney, did you and Dustin get my stickers yet?
Did you send them to my P.O. box?
Yeah.
Okay. I only check my P.O. box ever so often. I just checked it like a couple days ago, and I got the Barb's Country Living sticker. So I don't have yours. So I'm sure
it'll come. Just wait a week.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Uncle Al.
Because one for you and one for Dustin for his channel.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like I said, Uncle Alan's a nice person until you rile him up and I go after your butt like this. What one Instagram girl says, give me the total truth. A lot of people don't know Uncle Al will give you the truth. So I gave her the truth. You're okay in the face and breast. You're fine. You have a fine big bank. I won't say the A word, but she's fine on that. But I told her you have to lay off the burgers and beer and start doing abdominal exercises. You have a gut bigger than Uncle Al.
Uncle Al, that's totally mean.
No, it isn't. It's the truth. She wanted the
truth, but you told a woman that, right? I assume. I hope you're not telling a man that he has a nice butt.
Well, that's different. That's Dustin's problem, not mine. But like I said, if you wanted the truth, I'll give her the truth. Both barrels.
Okay, well, you better start being nice to the ladies, Uncle Al. I have to beat you. Country, what is that? Country something? Country Mama.
Hey, Country Mama. It's Country Mama Musings, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't, for some reason, Melon cuts it off and I can't read it. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate you.
Remember, folks, Uncle Al had eye surgery and brain surgery, and you're asking me, what does that spell? I'm like, oh, great. Yeah, wonderful.
There we go. Hey, Wiley, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I hope you guys all liked that intro. That intro was pretty freaking awesome. Hey, getting started on the homestead. Thank you so much for being here. Also, Ben Genetics. Thank you so much. Homestead Aquarius is in the house. Country Mama Musings. Thank you so much. Hobby Farm Living. Stop by to say hello. Hello. What's up? Thank you for being here. Full Throttle Junkie's also here, but he couldn't join the panel because he's in a tent.
Yeah, nice shirt, Viper.
Right. Who made a donation? I can't make it out.
Oh, that's Full Throttle Junkie. Thank you so much.
Full Throttle with my nice shirt, Viper. LOL.
Thank you so much. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up for being here tonight. So we appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much.
Hi, Joe. Garden State Gardener. That's Joe.
Oh, God. Abby. Oh, man. I got to email Abby. I feel like such an a-hole.
It's all right. Oh, there's Carol.
Hey.
Carol's
Gotta
right
turn
there.
that off. Oh my.
uh,
Hey, Garden State Gardener. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate ya.
Hey Joe. Sorry I missed
Abby, I
tonight.
did not see your email, Abby. So if oh my God, there's so many comments. Oh God, slow down, people. Okay, hi, Garden State Gardener. There you go. And
Hey,
then
Prepper 101. Thank you for being
Wow.
here.
I'm
It
trying to catch.
is.
It's moving so fast. I'm trying to catch up.
Right. I think Purple
Skinner
101's
Farms.
here.
I'm talking. I'm not quiet anymore.
We love you, Skinner Farms. Thank you for being here, cousin. Antoneer, what's up?
Abby, I'm checking my email and I don't have it. So if you want to re-email it to me, maybe it didn't go out. Let me check my spam real quick.
What?
Hey, Hedgehog.
101?
Hedgehog, I didn't think I sent you the link. Give me a second.
No,
If
I don't.
give me a second, I'll send it to you so you can come up, Laura, if you want.
I just
I'm
checked
sorry.
my
Prepper 101,
I just checked
don't
my
remember.
spam.
What?
I just checked my spam. There's nothing in my spam, so I don't
Hmm.
have any email from you, Abby. So if you'd like to email me again, please do. I've had a like crazy 2 weeks, crazy week.
Yes. Hey, guess who's here?
Profile
Sandra Moody.
Hi, Sandra.
Woo! We love you.
Oh, Sandra has a freeze dryer.
Oh, does she really? I haven't seen that.
Nice. Jealous.
Does she? I'm sorry, I haven't. I'm being an airhead. Yes. Okay. Cool. That's cool, Sandra Moody. I want one, but I don't know. I'm trying to outweigh because the cost of it is so freaking expensive. You know.
Cost of
Yeah.
maintenance too. After you
Yeah.
initially put in the $10,000, then you have to spend $3,000 to $4,000 in maintenance and electricity.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
it's like hooking up 3 freezers together, and you're looking, what's our electric bill now?
I
And
thought
that's
they
why
had
you
it
have to
for
do
less.
things with gas.
Yeah,
I didn't know they were.
I
that
don't think they make a
expensive.
gas.
No, you do conversions, so you can run everything on gas. So that way, instead of paying a high electricity bill, you pay gas because the gas is cheaper.
Oh.
You have to do gas conversions.
I sent it through Facebook, FYI, Laura.
It's on
Um,
Facebook.
I didn't know they were that expensive to run.
Yeah.
I didn't know about maintenance. Like, do you
I don't-
have to like replace the gas ever so often? I'm sure you do. The gas that's in them, right? It's
I
gonna
would check up
eventually.
on that because
Yeah.
Okay,
if
you
it's
have
that
to-
expensive, people won't buy them. People
Yeah,
won't keep
Stivers
them.
No,
was
but the
doing
maintenance
something
will
on
drive
it.
you nuts because I worked at a Mormon church fixing theirs. You have the gaskets, you have the vacuum pumps, and you have the refrigerant.
Yeah, but theirs was probably an industrial size one.
Yeah,
not
and that's
home.
Hey,
that all-
everybody.
Different.
Cosmic Cultivators is now a Poop Troop member.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
Let's give them a big Poop Troop salute.
But the same problems occur with the home one because they don't tell you that you have to change the oil on this pig
Hmm.
because it's a vacuum pump. It has to pump out the air out of the chamber.
Probably is
Yeah.
made for home though, and a little bit less complicated. and
Yeah,
comes with a
we have
They have-
33 people in here. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, taking the time to hang out with us tonight in this wonderful environment. We are all friends. We all get along very beautifully. And, you know, I had to say, me and the members of the Poop Troop are pretty tight. And I absolutely love each and every one of you.
Oh,
So
God
thanks for
damn it.
being my friend, except for Viper, because he says GD on my chat. And I just want to.
GD is German Shepherd Dog.
Yeah.
Abby, I just got your email. So it just came. Literally just came. It says it right here. 8:12. So
You're all called
I guess you meant to send me the email. I'm good. How are
Hey,
you?
Garden State Gardener, don't be drinking that Kool-Aid, okay?
Mhm. Yum.
Right. Like I said, the home version is easy. Just don't freeze dry fat. That's the big that drives me nuts than more anything. I could drink shrimpy freeze dry. You
Yeah,
cannot
that's what I
make,
thought.
you know, unless you want like what are
Well-
you doing on the toilet?
How do they do it? Okay, I don't know if this is freeze dried or if it's dehydrated, but you know those ramen cups, and they like you get the ones with the shrimp.
Right. It's dehydrated.
How do they? Oh, it's dehydrated. Okay, I was like, how
I
do they
have a
do
cup-
that then?
I have a cup here with dried shrimp in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
don't know.
folks, we have fun. We have to relax and stuff. So, special guest star tonight. If I could get her out. No, I don't want to go out.
All right,
Yes,
Bob.
you have to go out. I gotta fix your hair.
Dude, he's like talking twice. I'm confused. I'm literally I'm emailing Abby, and I hear Uncle
Hey,
Al
Abby.
like talking to himself, and like he's asking
No.
a question and answering his own question, and I'm like, wait, what?
They say
Yes, Uncle
dehydrated
Al's
ice cream.
nuts.
Prepper 101.
And
It's delicious. We used
Yeah,
to get it at
down
Nassau
under-
to visit.
Farm and Forge is there. Hey.
Mhm.
Hi there,
Yep.
everybody. I'm Courtney.
For a minute there, I thought you were opening a bottle of A1 sauce.
It's delicious.
That
Yummy.
isn't funny.
It's like, man, you're going hard tonight. You're going hard.
I'm going over to Carol's.
I love
it
that
right.
puppet, Uncle Al. I want a t-shirt. You need to take a picture of yourself with that puppet and then make t-shirts.
Oh
Mhm.
God,
It'd
no.
be freaking hilarious.
It would be. Look at
I
That's
used
so
to do
funny.
a lot of hand puppets and stuffed dolls, and I used to do fake voices, and I tried to explain, and I got a strike. And that's why I'm in the YouTube ghetto. What the hell are you telling kids?
What do you
Be
mean? You tried to
prepared.
explain that you like puppets and you got a strike?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Laura.
Hello,
And
Laura.
they took over 5,000 of my followers the
Because
next
of
day.
puppets? What were
Hi,
you saying that
everybody
you
in the
like
chat.
to do with
Sorry,
those
I didn't say hi to you yet.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
Laura.
sweetheart.
Hey,
I was
I'm
talking
sorry.
about-
I didn't mean to forget about you. You weren't right up there in my chat on Facebook, and I
Right.
didn't. I usually hit everybody that go down, and you weren't there, so I didn't forget about you. I knew you existed, so I'm just letting you know that I love you, and I didn't do it on purpose.
Mhm.
That's great.
If,
I'm so glad you know I exist.
if I could have one of those things, you know, when people smile and then it goes ding.
Yeah,
That's what-
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You need a ding.
I got real in trouble because I used whatchamacallit, a unicorn doll to represent unicorn preppers, and a lot of people took offense of it because I made the unicorn
Like
dance
Country
around. I'm prepping now. I'm a happy little unicorn. Wahoo! And they took away 5,000 of my hard-earned followers and strike me down on my watch hours until I had almost less than 500.
Yeah.
So I've been getting out of the ghetto slowly, step by step. It's going to take me a while.
CNA Productions. I have no idea who you are. I if I have seen you in here, it's been a minute. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. And no, we're not the occult, but that is kind of
No.
funny. It's
It
like
is.
poop troop.
What?
Poop troop unite.
Yep.
We're like Captain America, but for poop.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. We're the Marvel Avengers. I think you meant.
We are the Avengers of poop.
we are the world. Abby's life on the farm. I have just replied to your email.
Poop.
Good.
But
Like I said,
anybody that joined my seed swap, I hope you guys have gotten your seeds. Don't forget to do your videos and do the hashtag. It's hashtag wide family farm. So it's hashtag WFF seed swap 2021 and do a video. And Tasha from Prep For It already did one, and she had CB, and CB gave her a really, really nice gift. That was really
Yeah.
nice. See, that's not expected. So you don't
Yeah.
have to do something over the top like that. But I mean, that was just really, really nice. So if you wanted to do something like that, I'm not gonna discourage. Is that a word? I'm not gonna discourage it.
Discouraged.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
it's encouraged. Bob has a
So
question.
you can do that. But like I said, all you have to do is really just give one packet of
That's
seeds.
adorable.
If you have more, that's even better. But this is a really cool way, getting some stuff that you might not have gotten before.
Yeah.
And Ginger Ninja just sent me a package, and I got a lot of really cool seeds from her. I got olive tree seeds. I got banana seeds. I got like some grape seeds. I got all different kinds of really cool stuff from her. And I might not be able to grow it. I'm going to try to attempt because I do have a grow room in my basement. So I am going to try to do something like that. But it's a lot of fun growing stuff that you've never, here I am in 6B. It'd be really cool if I could like freaking grow a banana tree or something, or just, something like that. It's just fun to try it out. Hello from Alaska, far north.
Oh,
Whoops, wrong one. There we go.
Far North Life, Alaska.
Far North Life. I love Alaska. I love everything Alaska. I love Sean in Alaska. I even watched the Eskimo. I think her actual channel name is Alaskan Eskimo. Freaking love that girl. And she does a little bit of gardening, but I really like to see what you guys can grow there because of the light variance. Your vegetables and stuff can get freaking huge. And that's what I like to see, And I did ship Sean, that kind of went together, in Alaska, some Arctic tomato seeds to see if he could get those started. I don't know if he did or not, but I just find it fascinating what all you can grow in Alaska, super cool.
It depends on what part of Alaska you're at.
Yeah, I'm sure because the light and the,
it does
and
not
all that.
grow up north near the North Pole. It's a little hard. Polar bears and snow. Grow, plant, grow. Come on. You can get through 5 feet of snow. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry you had a terrible season. That kind of sucks. I'm sorry. That's not good, but I hope that, maybe you can get some greenhouses going or something and get that going and get your stuff started. I know Thorhaven, they're in like 4B or something, or 4. They're really up north. I think they're even in 3. I think they're 3, and they have a greenhouse and they get all of their stuff started in there, and they do really good for the season. I mean, they had beans, they had all different kinds of cool stuff this year. So that might be something you might be interested in, is Thorhaven Farm. They're up north, but I don't think they're as up north as Alaska, but they get cold up there, really cold.
Yes.
So what have you guys been up to on the panel here?
Did you want to give Bob his
She did, and I already explained it.
Okay.
Yep. Is he in the chat? He's not in the chat.
He is.
He was asking for it.
He was. I told him what to do, and then.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sent it to him in his.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. That's why I asked him
Bob
I asked Bob
As soon as
if
he gets
he understood what I,
Yeah.
I was like,
Was
did you
putting
get that
down.
message?
Yeah. Bob did a pretty good
Pipa,
job
you got a
yesterday.
poop shirt on.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a poop troop shirt.
I forgot.
Oh,
mine
that's
tonight.
cool.
I got purple.
Where'd you
ones
get
tonight.
that at?
It was the
Friend.
weirdest thing. I stumbled upon this awesome YouTube channel. It was called White Family Farm, and just showed up at my door.
That's awesome.
That's
Mine
good.
floated up through the toilet. Just bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, okay.
Man, I need a toilet like that. If you're gonna just get clothes out the toilet, just start
Yeah,
flushing. I need a
delivers
T-shirt today.
It delivers packages.
Let's see. Full throttle. That's Thor, right?
Full throttle? No, that's Jesse.
Oh,
I'm-
Jesse.
Mhm.
What part of Florida are you at?
He's near me. He's in Palm Beach County.
Still sweat, because you got 5 cyclones hitting the south. One's
Mhm.
already made landfall in Texas. There's 4 more coming in. These like not as strong as a hurricane, but
Mhm.
you don't want to be outside.
Oh.
Like that.
My God,
What?
What?
Bob sent Courtney an email.
Are you jealous or what?
What is that?
He probably
not
created
fair.
it.
Take out
Create a
your cell
special
phone
one.
and take a picture.
I am.
Yeah, you
I-
you think that you and Bob are like this? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Me and Bob are like this. Yeah. How'd you like that?
We're going to the Caribbean next year.
So Courtney, if that's the case,
Are ya?
Yeah.
You
Courtney,
and Bob.
Yeah,
if that's the case, you might
our
want to delete
families, you know.
what you did earlier.
Okay, I will.
Wow. Wow. He just totally lost all basement privileges from my house.
I just sent
That's
it, Bob.
it. That's
Hey,
it.
Bob. Hey, the Bob, I just sent you an email. I'm rubbing it in. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'll try to
White
contain
fam-
myself.
White Family Farm, unsubscribe,
Oh, Lord.
unfollow,
Unfollow.
unfriend,
Take
block.
off the poop shirt.
Speaking of, I'm gonna start taking this off.
Good thing he doesn't have the pants on to match. We'd be in trouble.
Wet pants.
Yeah.
There's
Here,
a mini
here,
skirt.
Bob. Come on up here and sit next to me.
There's
How are
Bob.
you doing this evening?
He's just fastest cigarette ever.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want nothing to do with him.
I don't like
Little-
any of you. None of you. I don't like any of you.
We love you.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, let's
funny.
see. Let's see. Where am I at with all the? There we go. Okay. Hey, Laura, got a question for you.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you check your cameras to see what got at your rabbits? And
That camera, my husband hasn't been turning on the cameras, so I'm gonna have to kill him.
Oh my god.
I was a hunter for many years, and I used to hunt coyotes for a long time, eastern Washington and western. That's not a coyote. A coyote, if he got at your rabbits, he would grab one and go bound over the fence and.
Oh, he would have took him alive. We have coyotes out here, and
Mhm.
we know.
They would
You
shoot
know.
him. Shook
We
him
have
to death.
coyotes really bad, but yeah, I don't know what left that scat in my yard then. But
That was human. I was just going to comment on that. I see that.
Ew.
No, it is. It's.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Heard.
That's people.
They do that out here.
They poo in the bushes and around my house and stuff.
Yep.
That's
Seriously,
people.
that's sick.
Hey,
That's a health
You're not-
hazard. That's like hepatitis.
You think that's
hazard.
bad?
You're
Listen
not
to
dealing
this.
With people who are well.
That's
that-
disgusting.
Listen to this. Our lovely, quote unquote, I'm being sarcastic with the lovely, but our lovely Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, her district in San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
People get paid 80 grand to 100 grand a year to walk around San Francisco with a freaking shovel
Mhm.
and pick up syringes and human poop. That is
Yeah.
their job.
Yeah.
Because there's so many homeless people that whatever that's what they do. There's literally like a job, a business, whatever you want to call it, and people are hired to walk around the city with
Yeah.
a shovel.
A lot, as I understand, in Seattle they do that too, and a lot of them are the people who got out of that life, who've gone into recovery, and the city will give them a job clearing it up.
Yeah,
It's very true.
80 grand to 100,000 a year just to
Wow.
do that. It's
No,
crazy,
you're gonna have to pay me that much. You're gonna have
Right,
to pay
and I
me more.
right?
Bob knows what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
You don't drink public fountain water.
Yeah, no
'Cause
way.
I
No,
tell everybody.
Lord, no.
Because you know
Never.
what the
Mm.
Bob knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I've seen them
Never.
Yeah, because-
wash their feet in it and
pee in it.
No, I seen it when they cleaned ours and it had 2 feet of sludge. And
Uh-huh.
that's not from algae. That's from our 572 homeless people.
Courtney, did you
using it.
delete the thing there, please?
Oh shoot, no, I forgot. See,
Yeah, be
my
real-
brain is somewhere else.
Yeah, be extra careful, Laura.
Sphincter.
You know, these folks don't have good judgment. And I
Yeah.
guarantee you that was human poo in your backyard, you know.
Gross.
It is.
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
That guy
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
Laura. I'm
This
sorry.
is why we need to move.
Mhm.
Okay.
that guy was like, Laura's close to the poop troop. This is as close as I'm going to become the poop troop member.
That's taking it to another
That's
level.
as close as
Yeah.
I want to be
That
to
takes
it.
it another level. But Laura, get cattle wire, the smooth kind. Get some insulated. Bob knows what I'm talking about. Get a bull zapper, plug it into the house, and set your current for 12 hours, and it rotates a current throughout that wire. It keeps my
Set
bulbs
your
in
current to 10,000 volts, like
No,
Jurassic Park. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you do.
it'll be like
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. They touch it and they'll go right off the fence.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Oh, I was
awesome.
just
No,
gonna say,
the
I
poor
would
cow will die
electrify
from
my
a heart-
fence.
So
the
tomorrow
poor
I
cow
have
will
pictures
die from a
taken of
heart
my
attack.
house, and Sunday I have an open house.
Okay.
So I don't know
So
if that's a good
hopefully-
idea right now to hang wires.
No, it wouldn't.
No,
be.
just
No,
get a
no,
taser.
no.
As soon as you
okay.
see him bend
Wait
over,
Wait,
just
Lo- Laura.
after the open
You'll just
house.
force them to buy the house then.
There's gonna be the human version of like back in the day when we used to hang
or is that a
those
stun?
old school, because now they're a piece of crap plastic, whatever. But back then with the old school metal like lanterns for the mosquitoes, and you would just hear like that when
Yeah,
mosquitoes. So this
the
would be
zapper.
basically be a human version of that, Laura. You would just you go to bed and then pop. Oh, we got one. Pop. There goes another one.
It's like freaking bug zappers.
Yeah, and then tomorrow morning, Laura wakes up. There's just bodies across her fence line.
No. Don't. It's a bull zapper. It just gives a mild jolt of 12 volts.
I'll show you.
12 volts ain't nothing. You need to hit them with 220.
Viper was kind enough to teach me a little bit about sharing. This is something I did in my last
Oh, he
place.
shot me too, but it didn't work out well for me.
I never shared you. I never got the pleasure of sharing you.
Lord.
You're all
Sorry.
going in the.
All right.
She said it.
What is
No.
going on
Popularity,
here?
folks.
She said it. She's like, "Oh, he shared me too." I'm like,
No,
"Wait,
he
what?"
showed me how to share.
Oh,
Yeah. there you
I
go.
heard- I heard-
I hung up on you
Someone-
guys, accidentally.
Someone listens.
Oh, my
Someone
Lord.
listens. I love it, man.
I
Y'all
heard,
are killing me.
dude. I swear I heard her say, "Yeah, he shared me too," I loved it. I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Lord.
You guys
Oh,
are
no.
killing
Took a
me.
quick
Now
turn
if I can
there.
figure out how to
Whoopsie.
do this again. Okay. Well, what it is the deer netting. Have you?
You want me to
ever
guide
seen
you
that?
again, Bob?
Yeah. Would you please? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you
go
see
there.
under Laura where it says share,
Yeah, I do. Okay.
you click it once,
Uh-huh.
and then you got your entire screen, you got window or
Nice.
whatever
Hi,
tab
Bobby.
on the right. You click
the-
you click the third one to the right, which is a tab,
Microsoft. Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the server. Yeah. Okay.
and then
yeah.
the list those are the tabs open on your browser, so you just choose whatever
Oh, okay. Here it is.
and then press
Yeah.
share. And if
This-
there's audio, make sure you click the left side where it says audio. If not, you don't have to.
Oh, sorry. I already clicked it.
All good.
Is it sharing?
Not yet. Courtney has
No.
to add
Hold
it.
on. My
Oh, okay.
my computer's also slow. What are we
Okay.
sharing? What are we
Some-
sharing?
This is the same. This is deer netting.
Oh, okay.
The people will use that for birds over their fruit trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
The birds here were so stupid. They were going up and underneath and getting caught in the bush
Yeah, they do
underneath the road.
Oh gosh.
The last place I lived in, mine was the only house on the block that didn't get robbed.
Oh wow.
And because I took some of that deer netting and I suspended it from the top of the fence down to the ground and into the lawn a little bit. Because they were coming in stealing vegetables out of my garden and all kinds of things. And then
I
one
am
day,
so sorry.
and
That's
then one-
That's
horrible.
awful.
Then-
Yeah, that is awful.
Then one morning I woke up and there was a tennis shoe wrapped up inside that deer netting.
Oh.
That
what?
stuff will grab on every button, every zipper, your shoelaces, and it founders them. It stops them. The guy had to sit down and take off one shoe to be able to go to get off of there. Man.
Damn it, I can't get off. How do I get out of here? Just
Yeah,
untie.
I was gonna say I can't remember how to do that. How do
I
I
have a
get?
big.
You at the bottom. There's a little tab. You see at the bottom of the screen it says stop sharing somewhere.
It was the same place
Oh,
you
stop
click
sharing.
share.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
There
thank
you go.
There you go. Good job, Bob.
Aw, Bob.
That stuff works. I mean, it really works.
Is
Trust
that
me.
email sharing worthy there? I just shared.
You
I just helped you.
shush. You don't get any popsicles in the basement, and I mean.
You're out of. Hey, Bob, you lost all basement privileges with me after sharing the
Oh,
email
no.
with Courtney. That's it. You can still get my popsicles, but you're not going in the basement. You're in the back house.
She cracked the ice. Yeah, this one cracked the ice. I'm gonna put my
Does this
finger
help
in here.
you?
Wow.
Just this idea help you?
Hey, Bob.
Yes, it does. I actually have a bunch of that already.
My email is
Try
in my
it.
about section, Bob. So if you ever want to email me,
Trust me, Laura, try it. It stopped at least one guy coming over the fence. You
hook
know.
up a car battery
No.
or an extension cord from your outlet and just click 2 wires.
No.
I have an idea for
220?
a T-shirt.
Oh, I am. Oh, I do that. Hell yeah.
Is there a way we
kind
can
of
do
drape
that
it. I had
for?
fruit trees and I draped it from the top of the fence.
You think
to-
we could
to
do
the
that
fruit
somehow as a
trees.
T-shirt?
And then down
know.
across the back, and it stopped a guy. He lost
sure.
his shoe. He came in to steal more carrots, and he lost.
But
his
what would have
shoe.
been great is if it was electrified with like 220 and then
Yeah.
they zapped it and then actually like made it smoke. But he still, he would have been okay. Take off his shoe, but the shoe is like sizzling there.
Yeah.
Freaking
I'll laugh into
Frankenstein,
it.
dude! What's the matter with you, man?
Yeah, Bob.
Right.
In my about section, my email is there for business inquiries. So if you ever want to email me, feel free, dude.
You don't have to. It's okay, Bob.
Shut
I
up!
get
No
it.
one's asking you.
Well, that's.
I know why Abby left.
Bob, I have a nice
That's not
email
why.
too. That's on mine that you can share links to.
Hey, wait a minute. I was. I heard
Hey,
that
just
part about
exploring every
going-
path.
going
Thanks for coming in, guys.
to the
Appreciate you.
Caribbean.
Just
for
teasing
that,
you,
Carol?
Bob.
Yep,
Just
yeah,
giving
Carol?
Viper a hard time. He's trying to
Just
stroke your
right.
hair or
Carol.
something.
Carol,
He's trying to touch you.
forget it. Carol, you said something
on,
about
Bob.
the Caribbean.
Come
You
on, Bob.
little
Yeah,
serious
yeah.
about that?
Yeah, family trip though. Our family.
Hey, Viper, it doesn't matter.
Keep it clean.
It doesn't matter how much you touch Bob. He's still not going to give you his email address.
Oh, Lord.
No one's
Yeah.
asking you about this.
You people are horrible. I was concerned about Laura.
You're horrible. You're not
And
sharing my
and I
email.
wanted to get in there and give her a tip, a home security tip that's worked for me.
You know what?
And you
That's a good
little
one.
viruses, give me your email.
If it was a person, they got the crap scratched out of them because these
That's right.
rabbits, if they don't know you,
Mhm.
I can't believe they stole your rabbits
That's
because
horrible.
some people, I mean, they might not eat rabbit, but some people have them as pets for like 4-H. I mean, it's your pet. It's like stealing a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you got to
Oh, we
remember
had
these.
one junkie that stole dogs.
You have no
and ate
conscience.
'em.
Hey, Bob. Never,
Yeah.
not you. No, not you. I don't know why I said Bob. Laura, if you don't mind sharing live, what part of Tennessee are you going to?
Like about.
North, south, east, west, couple hours.
Where they ride shotgun.
I'm about I'll just say an hour and a half out of Nashville.
Cameron!
North, south, east,
Wow.
west.
Thank you, Cameron.
West
Oh, sweet, Cameron.
of Nashville.
West of Oh, you're going over there?
Yeah, she'll be on the other side.
Everybody give Cameron a poop troop. It's not poop shoot. Oh my god. There's something wrong with me tonight. I can't talk.
Courtney's
Thank
mouth
you for
is
being a
trigger
member.
happy.
I'm gonna need
Laura.
some energy.
Laura, check the
my
private
God.
chat, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some energy before I do any shoot stuff.
Wow, there's a lot going on in the private chat.
Oh, is there? Oh my goodness.
Um,
What do we? Oh, let's see.
Thanks, Cameron, for being a Poop Troop member. Now I have 2 people from South Africa on my Poop Troop members. So thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Did everybody catch Citizen Guardian's?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So when I move there, you're gonna be about 4 hours away from me, and at the same time, my friend lives at the first place I wrote.
Oh, okay.
How cool is that? I have so many people out there to visit.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait.
it's gonna be good.
So
Oh,
what's going on with that? What's the update, Viper?
So here's the update. It's a little bit of
Okay.
good news and bad news. The bad news, I thought we were supposed to close tomorrow. I made a mistake. We're closing Friday.
Okay.
But
At
It
least
can
you
be-
know when you're closing them.
well, let's not push it
Maybe.
because this is the 5th time. But everything is cleared to close. The bank has accepted everything. We are 100% ready to roll. Everything is done. We just gotta get papers signed and make payments. All that's gonna happen between tomorrow and Friday. So we could close theoretically tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't know. Sometime
I
this week.
still want to go to Tennessee too.
And that's it. once that's done, my dad has to go there and get the keys, or they mail the keys here. Well, that's after the notary comes and signs the final thing. Either he's gonna have the keys mailed to him, or he's gonna go over there. We're trying to figure all that out. But once that happens, it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but look in our stream because somebody just is jumping the gun for you. Your buddy.
Oh yeah, he knows. Oh yeah.
He's like, it's happening.
Oh yeah. So once all this is done, it's going to be kind of snowball, I guess, if you want to call it, because
Yeah.
things are gonna start happening fast, and we're gonna have to figure out how the hell we're gonna get everything out here, out there. You know, we got to make the right choices as far as financial goes to, you know, shipping
Right.
containers, U-Hauls, buy a
And
truck,
really
whatever it is.
spendy right now. I don't want to.
Easiest
See?
thing to do, Viper, is to rent a diesel truck with a trailer. Push everything into the trailer you have into containers. Do not pack it separately like my kid sister when she moved back here from Denver.
Where's
Well,
my
God,
we moved-
tonight?
We moved from New York to Arizona back in '94, and my grandfather bought a big, like 35-foot, like box truck, huge thing. My dad had like a U-Haul type truck. That was his personal work truck, and we towed a trailer on that, and we drove across the U.S. My grandfather managed to sell the big truck a month after and get his money back. That's great. The thing is that it's not cheap to rent a truck like that out here. You got to understand that, because out here in California, if I rent a truck big enough to fit both apartments, it's gonna run us like $7,000. It's gonna be insanely expensive, and that does not bring the 4 cars and the 1 motorcycle that we have.
Right.
I have two cars here. I got my truck, my wife's truck, and my bike, and then my parents have their truck and their van. So it's, you know, we got to figure it out. I've come to an idea. The cheapest way is to rent like a 20-foot box truck, like a U-Haul. You know, rent a 20-foot U-Haul with 1 trailer, and my parents drive 1 truck and they tow 1 of their vehicles, and then I do the same. Rent a 20-foot U-Haul trailer with the trailer, and tow 1 of my vehicles with the motorcycle in the truck, in the U-Haul, of course. And then the other 2 remaining vehicles, we have them shipped out.
Oh, that's good.
Because if we rented a 26-foot U-Haul with 1 trailer, it's going to run us about $7,000 just for the U-Haul.
Ouch.
Yeah, they charge 15 cents a mile. There's a lot. You know, the house has been a 6-month ordeal, and it's a huge headache that's like starting to dissipate.
It's kind of just begun now.
Yeah, the whole house, getting that is a huge headache dissipating, but now the biggest headache again is trying to figure out how to move. So
Mhm.
No, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna, I forget what company my husband said. We're gonna use a company that we pack it and then they bring it over there. And then,
pods,
no, not pods.
because they're dumb expensive too.
Yeah,
it more-
everything's expensive.
Is it more
This-
like for what companies use?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I want to know. I want to find out if maybe. They're gonna be having a hard time if they even accept trying to come where we live. Because I was wondering, like, maybe I could call like a semi company, you know,
Mm.
and be like, hey, come
Mhm.
drop off your, 60-foot container, and we pack everything. Like, I could rent a U-Haul out here and bring all my stuff from here to my parents' house, for example, right? And we put everything in 1 container. Then they pick up the container, and the semi driver drives across the U.S. But again, that doesn't.
It's not cheap.
Again, well, that might be cheaper, but again, the problem is shipping 4 cars. That's the issue, is these 4 cars.
yeah.
Too bad we
My
can't get a. Go ahead, Viper.
No, I was just gonna say, my truck and my wife's car, I have no doubt they would make it across the country. My parents' truck and van, they would make it, but they might have issues on the way there. It's not something, and plus you got to add 3,000 miles on a vehicle. It's
Sell it off.
no point.
Sell
Right,
those off.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
true. Oh, but I think another option, but it's expensive. Car carrier, like a dealership uses to transport cars from state to state.
Oh yeah. I know that.
But that's going to be expensive too.
We found some quotes that would ship my dad's van for like 800 to 1,000. So like I already know it's going to be around $1,000 for one vehicle, maybe 17, 18 if we bundle two. I don't know.
Well, Mrs. I don't want to interrupt you, but I remember I told you guys about how Mrs. was saying I might be tending crops overseas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, she broke across this morning, and years ago we were looking at some real estate on a nearby island, and she says, "Well," I said, "Well, hon, what are you talking about?
Recyclable homestead.
What are you talking about? You're gonna be keeping me busy." And she says, "Well, I bought several lots over on that island already. I already bought them." Well, how many? She goes, "Several." Well, what?
Wow.
And so she says, "Your job is going to be putting fences up on the property."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's what I was doing today with my dad. Yesterday and today we're putting up fencing.
Put up fencing, yeah.
We put these vinyl fences. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They're plastic
Mhm.
white vinyl, or vinyl PVC.
Yeah.
Dude, expensive. $180 like a panel. Like you have the pillar, then you have like 6 feet of wall, and then another pillar. Just that is $180. Just one.
Crazy.
So we
Yeah.
put two of them. It's from my dad's apartment building. We put two of them, and then from that we did chain link fence for like 22 feet.
Yeah.
It sounds easy, but it's really not. It's not fun when it comes to the chain link.
Does
Yeah,
anybody know M. Petamar?
Nope.
No,
Petamar sounds familiar. Yeah.
they
that
leave comments on my videos all the
does- Yeah,
time.
me too. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Why
I
did they
was-
leave a comment for you?
Earlier, they left a comment. I think it was
Wow.
because because earlier today I went to a potato festival and I
Mhm.
showed on the community tab. I showed all the potatoes that the kids decorated for the festival.
Potato Fest.
Mhm.
Dude,
Fun.
it was so much fun. I wasn't expecting it to be
That was
like
adorable.
that much fun, but it was. They had a parade. Dude, you know how excited I was to see a parade because for the past 2 years, our town hasn't done a parade because of you know what.
Yeah.
And we haven't, and that was the
Oh,
thing. I'd always
Margie.
take my son to the
Hey,
parade.
Margie. It's
And-
Margie.
Oh, hey, Margie.
Oh, hi,
Hey, Margie.
And I just was like, what the heck? And they had this beautiful parade, and they had princesses and queens and little spuds from like every county, and they were all riding in convertibles with their little crowns on. It was adorable. They had
Right
the potato queen, and one was the little tater tot queen, and it was just adorable. And
That's cute.
I just really loved it. And it was like it was really cool, and it was like down home, like country kind of festival. They had French fries and all, and potato pancakes and pierogies and all the stuff that has potatoes in it. They had beer. They had a band, and it was just like for a moment there, it felt like I wasn't anywhere near the Red Dragon. It was nice. It was nice, and it was fun.
Courtney,
And had a
may I
good time.
may I share that potato picture you sent me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Potato picture.
Yeah, that's
isn't
something
that
that the
cute,
kids
folks?
all did.
Yeah, that's cute.
Oh yeah, she put
That
it
is
up in
cute.
community. It's so cute.
I like that
That's
little
like-
green one with the ring. It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks like Michael Wazowski's girlfriend.
Hey,
from
North Shore.
Monsters Inc.
But yeah,
Michael
so
was
it was
on
just
North Shore.
cool. And I think last year or the year before, they couldn't have it last year, but they had a mashed potato wrestling.
Mhm.
Where they had two girls like wrestling and mashed potatoes, and they also, they also had the Guinness
Make
Book.
my dream come true.
They had the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest pierogi in
Oh,
the
wow.
world. It's so cool.
What's a pierogi?
It's
A
going down
pierogi
in the
is it's usually it's a Russian thing or Polish
It's almost
thing.
like a potato
So
noodle stuffed.
good.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh.
stuffed potato, like
Oh, that
noodle
sounds-
with mashed potatoes in it, and you can
sounds
do
great.
like anything, like sauerkraut, cheese, like you can stuff pretty much anything in it, you know.
Hypersil joined.
It's
Cheese
like
and mashed
a
potatoes.
Polish ravioli.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it's like
pierogi.
Polish ravioli.
I
Yep.
got it. Well,
It's
that-
a
They're
good-
delicious.
Looks
But they
nice.
are delicious.
Yeah, and they ask you if you want sour cream and onion, like if you want to put onions on it and sour cream, and yeah, I got that. It was wonderful.
I usually
Now-
get the cheddar cheese one. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Excuse my language. What happened?
Yeah, I was
No
asking
way.
Mrs. says she's going to take those lots and probably gonna flip them. But I said, well, what kind of a fence do you want?
Bob.
Oh
Look
my
at the
God, dude.
Bob.
Oh my
Come on.
God, dude. What the heck is that all about? Bob's basement. You got it, man. Yeah.
In Technicolor.
Hey, Warren Lewis.
But you know what? You know they,
Good
they
to see you,
might-
honey.
They might be afraid initially, but they always come
Yeah.
back.
I agree.
That
Yum
was
yum,
good.
Garden State Gardener. I can't
Yeah,
I get- I get-
pierogies and kielbasa. Yes.
Damn, I'm really oh god, I'm so like hating California right now because Wiley Living apparently has semis, and I was like, dude, man, I would totally like pay you to move us, and he's telling us he wrote in the side chat, I would just ask you to cover fuel. Obviously, I would not just cover fuel, but it's California and there's stupid EPA laws, and I'm thinking, okay, well maybe we could rent U-Hauls and go to Arizona.
Mm.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
But the problem is that if we move, like let's say, okay, he does that. He comes here with
Yeah.
the semi. We load up the 2 apartments. We ship out 4 cars. Whatever. Somebody needs to be over there to receive all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we can't just ask the neighbors. We don't know them. We've never seen them.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting. I gotta catch up with this private chat. Jesus.
No, I was just, I'll follow on about fencing over there, some lots or whatever. And and I said, well, why do you want to fence it off? So it doesn't turn into a garbage dump, and also it keeps the squatters out,
Yeah.
And I said, well, what kind of fence do you want? Because wood over there is extremely expensive. You just can't
Yeah.
afford it. She said probably hollow block or the thinner cinder blocks, hollow block and mortars.
Yeah.
You're going to have me hauling around cinder blocks and mortar.
You get the
Good
family
for you,
members that
Bob.
are
You lose
younger.
weight, get exercise. Get
No way.
strong in the Philippines.
You can do it.
I'm supposed to be laying there like a Don Juan,
Better make sure she
tanning
doesn't
and-
have new insurance
That's
policy
why your
on
wife's
you.
making you.
Maybe.
Don't ever use those 2 words in the same sentence, Bob. Lay there like a long dong.
No, I said Don Juan.
Long duck
Lord.
dong.
Long, oh, you guys. are
Okay,
just
enough. That's a bad
incorrigible.
enough Vietnamese joke. But whatchamacallit, that's why your wife bought this property so she could keep an eye on you. Yeah, Bob, get to that other fence now. Yeah, mule. Yeah.
Well, it's probably
Oh, bye,
buried-
Garden State Gardener.
probably
We
gonna
love you.
bury
Thank
me
you.
out there.
Nice
Love
joke.
you.
I'm gonna look at one cute butt too many, and she'll just bury me out there.
Yeah, behind the wall you just built.
Look at this Kellogg's tomato.
Wow.
Oh, isn't it
It's
nice?
huge.
Oh man, ours
What
were
did they
that
call
big
that?
too. Those
It's
are my favorite.
What
Like
do
over
they call that
2
when
pounds.
when they
It's
go
like
together?
perfect.
Like that?
Cat
Meeting.
face.
Oh, it's a cat based. This is actually
tomatoes
probably
about
2
this
tomatoes that
big.
came together.
I was just gonna say it looks
cool.
like 2 in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just couldn't
Yeah.
think of the name. I saw some others that looked that way and I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
my
funny.
patio garden's trash. I had to go to my nephew's farm garden, and the guy I pay to work on my 3rd garden. I'm too old, and I gotta be smart. So I paid
Yeah.
this guy $700 for the summer to grow vegetables for me.
So what was
If
it?
you-
Your brother that used to have the big place? Because you say your nephews. Did he used to have, or was
No.
it your parents that had the
It was
all the
originally
cows
wrong
and
one.
everything?
It was
The chat's
originally
going
me,
super fast.
Then I
Holy
had
It
crap.
is.
strokes, and I'm legally not to own property because
Oh, okay.
Hi, Warren
Um,
Lewis in the house.
also guns and
Yeah,
cars and stuff.
It does.
But I
purple
figured out
one.
a way.
Mhm.
So
But-
wait, so you owned a big property out there in Cali? Or
Yeah,
where
I
was
own
the?
several big properties, but unfortunately, Uncle Alan had brain damage because they showed the court officer.
Well, we
I
know
have
that.
We have two big black spots
all
on
have a
Uncle
little.
Al's head, and now he has another hole through his eyeball. So he has all these holes in his head. So we can't risk the family fortune
No
on
guns.
Uncle Al. But unfortunately, everything's under my name. So if it goes into probate, they're all going to hell.
So you have a family fortune.
Kind of.
So aren't you a member of the poop troop?
Viper.
That's
I'm just being an asshole.
Gee, that's a hard
Yeah,
sell,
wait,
dude.
wait, hold on. Uncle Al, why aren't you a poop troop member?
Uncle Alan is cheap. That's why he still has money.
Right? Hey, that was like in Fast and the Furious when they were millionaires, and then the guy was like, "Hey, you got 50 cents for a candy
Hi,
bar?"
Josh.
And then he's like asking him, he's like, "You're a millionaire. Like, why do you need 50 cents?" And he's like, "Because that's how you stay a millionaire."
True. That
Oh,
is true.
Lord. It is.
Did you guys?
Carol, tell me.
I can't
You
keep
know-
up with that chat.
Okay,
That's
Far
really
North Life.
fun.
We have
Bob,
a
I mean,
really,
Uncle
really
Al, you know I was
weird
kidding, right?
story.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, Far North Life wants to know how we all met each other. We have the weirdest story. Okay, so I met Viper through another stream, and we just clicked right away, and we've been friends ever since. And then I've known Uncle Al for a couple years now from being over at Camp Patton Family Compound, and then Carol was always in their chats, but I had never seen Carol's face,
I remember the day that happened. We're like,
and
"Whoa."
that's what Carol looks like.
I remember that
Yeah.
day.
Bob came along, and I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was a creepo in the chat. And then he comes up on the chat, and he's freaking amazing. We love Bob. Thank you for being here. We
Hey,
love
Bob.
you.
Fist
Our
bump.
And then
drama king.
I shouted out Laura for one of my Media Mondays, and Laura is here. Like, she just went so well with our group.
She just
And
appeared.
so, yeah, she's here, and we love her. And it's like we've been friends since the beginning of time. It's so awesome. And so we all just
God.
click.
I think the thing that took you guys by shock was the voice impersonations, the physical. I think Courtney is right.
You're like a
My
grown-up
wife-
drama nerd, Bob.
Yeah, my wife also said the same thing. Hon, you missed your calling. You should be in entertainment. Yeah, well, airplanes pay better.
I fell in love with Bob. I fell in love with Bob's popsicles and his.
Yes, Viper and Bob have had a bromance for quite some time now, except for,
I'll tell you what, though.
I have Bob's email.
I'm having second thoughts
Hi,
because
Josh.
I'm having second thoughts on our bromance because he's cheating on me with that email. You know.
Hey, man, she's got something
Like a
you don't
bad
have.
telenovela
Dude,
here,
I've
folks.
got the same thing.
She's
you
got a
do.
couple things that I don't.
But
Actually, a few things I
she's
don't
got
have.
something that I don't have, and I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, I have. She's got a few things that I don't have.
But every member of the Poop Troop, I have a special connection with of how we met. Like, each one of us will have a different story. Prep for it, we met. She's always on Gil's channel, and I met her through there, and then we just clicked. Warren Lewis used to come in some old chats, and I sang his name. And yeah, and he's here. Backwoods Law is always on Gills, so he comes over here and hangs out. Full Throttle Junkie was Viper's friend, but now he's my friend and not Viper's friend. I'm giving Viper such a hard time tonight.
Yeah.
Yosi, I don't even know how I met Yosi. He comes over, he's this guy from Israel, comes on over in our chats. We absolutely love him. And we've just clicked right from the beginning. Yosi is a part of the Poop Troop all the way from freaking Israel.
Israel.
Skinner Farms is my potential cousin. No, for real. When I call him cousin, I think he is. We have to do more research.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Q Kitchen just showed up, and she started loving the Poop Troop and was just having so much fun, and we modded her, and she's here. Everybody has a history in this chat of how we met, and we're all
Shed
goofballs.
Wars. Yeah,
Yes,
Shed
and we
Wars.
all have Shed Wars in common, most of us. I was in Shed, I still am in Shed Wars, so.
I just think it's crazy how everyone met you, right, Courtney? Like how your relationships are with everybody meeting. But here's
Yeah.
the crazier part: we all have that same relationship with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love
It's not
each
like
other.
me and Courtney, or Bob and Courtney, and Uncle Al and Courtney. No, it's like me and Bob. You know, Bob and Uncle Al and me. Like it. We all like.
Laura
I don't know.
and
I think it's pretty cool.
But
Well,
I give
I don't know about.
everybody-
I don't know about Bob and I tonight. That I'm reconsidering our. Yeah.
No, on a serious note though, I give everybody some credit for, being on my channel and hanging out and like understanding the poop troop thing. Like, we just want to be friends and we want to be true
Yeah.
friends. And like, I think that has kept us really tight and close,
Yeah.
and I seriously do. I have a relationship like with everybody in
Yeah.
here, and we're all cool. And that's the whole thing, is like, I want us to all be cool and all get along and just be like the coolest friends. And that's the whole point, And Ginger Ninja, she turned out to be my number 1 fan, and Carol's my number 2.
Solid.
I'm tech support.
And yeah, Viper's tech support.
I'm entertainment.
I'm the weird uncle in the right-hand corner.
Yeah, and Uncle Al's the weird
Right,
uncle,
Uncle Al.
and Laura's the sister that's like quiet.
I heard Uncle Al is the weird
There's
what?
a wild side that we don't know about yet.
A
Yes.
weird uncle like Uncle Fester.
Uncle Al is the weird what, Courtney?
The weird uncle.
There you go. I didn't hear that last part.
Nobody ever seen my. What do you call that? Normal?
What is that?
It's a sticker.
I can't see it. I can't see it though. It's so
I don't
tiny.
do that whole
My eyesight is
channel
so bad.
sticker stuff. I just never got into
Oh,
it.
you look so cute in that.
I
Uncle.
did when I was in the whole motorcycle thing at the time when it was like popping and booming.
We
It was
saw
hot.
Fat Uncle Al today.
I got stickers. Oh, I got to show you. I got stickers. Well, Courtney has a sticker she could show you of mine. You know what? I'll find them right now. I have stickers and business cards that I had made for my channel and all that. And then the whole motorcycle thing took a poop. So, that's.
I bet you do. In Florida, he's saying he's been in a tent. Full Throttle Junkie saying he's been in a tent for 2 days. I smell like poop.
Yeah.
Poop troop.
He went
Totally
camping.
down here.
See, Bob?
What's
I have stickers,
Oh, those are nice.
and
I'm
there's
so
two
glad.
there's
Aw.
2 different colors. I have those, and then these, which are also 2 different colors.
Oh, how cool, right? I want
That's
one.
nice.
Your
Hang on,
channel's still
hang on.
relevant.
Hang on, it gets. And then I had, oh my god, these are other people's, holy cow, collection. I had I think it was 1,000 business cards made up at the time. So I did this. So it has that,
Nice.
and then on the other side it has this.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Really
gotta go,
nice,
guys.
Viper.
Mrs. made me a
Mrs. Home?
steak. Peace,
Ooh.
guys. Yep.
Aw.
All right, see you later, Bob. Come back.
Bob.
Okay.
Save
Email
the
me
link.
later, Bob. See you
Okay,
later.
I'm lucky.
Bye, Bob.
Oh gosh, Prepper 101. That's not good.
This is my friend that passed away.
Aw.
His card that he gave me. Wow. Still got him, buddy.
Aw.
So sad.
You'll probably see something in Tennessee that'll be a kiss from heaven from him.
Right. If
Yeah.
anybody wants to drive somebody nuts, everybody do a raid to Hubble's Cat's channel and leave your nice comment with him.
Oh no, that sounds like another thing.
I'm
I'm
not-
evil.
I am not involving myself in any of that. Whatever
No.
you just said. Doesn't sound right.
No.
It is.
Yeah, so I got
was
that.
nice. Cameron,
Ooh! I got an idea.
what?
I'm gonna. I want to say it out loud, but I don't because I don't want that person to hear. But it's a good thing.
Can you put it in private?
Yeah, I guess I could. Okay, let me get this out of my keyboard so I can type because I don't have speech to
Trauma,
type on here.
Al. Prep for it, yelling at Uncle Al. Little prep for it, giving him. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, seriously? You had to pay an exit tax to leave California?
What?
Is that
Crazy.
true?
Maybe.
I heard
That's the
about
internet.
something like that, but I
Yeah, and they try to make you pay taxes on your.
Not everything.
that's why you
Yeah,
don't
when
say
leave
anything.
California.
Okay.
That's why you don't say anything. You just leave. dumbasses. You just get in your car and leave.
I
There's
was gonna say,
nobody.
how can they force people to like do that? That's horrible.
I did it. Like my parents did it a couple months ago. Like I did it like a couple years ago. Like you just drive away. Like I can't go to Vegas. Bye. Just won't come back.
Is V here? V-E-E? I can't read the other word.
God damn it! Of course you and I swear.
Yeah.
Kristen. You know what? I was
Yes.
considering sending you some of these, but I'm gonna send you some old, dirty, smelly pants that I haven't washed.
Unspecified V.
Streaky.
That's her name, Uncle Al.
You might get a
Unspecified.
sticker, but
Hi,
you're gonna have
V.
to find it in those pants.
Streaky butt shorts. That's
Yeah,
what you're
you
gonna
know.
send me.
Yeah, with the little brown landing strip on the back.
Nice.
There we go again.
Yeah, they do want.
It
that
always
cut.
comes back to poop.
Always.
Love it.
We
It's
can't
funny.
help
It hasn't stopped people from exiting.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh no! You know what my dad said? He saw statistically 16,000 people left California last month.
Yep.
Wow.
Like not
Yep.
just like going on vacation, coming back. 16,000 say bye bye. I'm out of here.
Wow.
And yeah,
That's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of people,
crappy.
man. I wonder
you
how
should've
many left
seen-
New York.
you should have seen during the whole year and a half, the whole lockdown time. I don't want to say the word, but
Yeah.
dude, it was nonstop. I sent Courtney a video like less than a month ago, like
Who's in the house?
like two, 3 weeks ago. I sent Courtney a video. I was walking my dog around the block, and somebody literally threw out their whole house.
Yeah, I
Remember
saw
that,
that.
Glenn?
That was crazy.
The
I've never
whole
seen
house.
that much stuff on the curb.
And it's been like this for the past couple years. It's been nonstop. I see houses, literally houses on the curb, like everything, like dressers, tables,
Wow.
beds, like the whole thing, kitchen tables, chairs, TV stands, like couches, like TVs too. Like, yeah, it's gnarly out here.
Yeah, that's Carol's without the makeup.
That's yeah. This is me. My natural look.
She's cute, except for the whole
I look like shit.
like.
Oh, sorry.
No, not that. It's just the eyes are like.
No, they're crazy. What the heck? Oh,
No,
it's 'cause my
that looks like
glasses.
you have.
There we go. It was the glasses.
There we go. Non-mental problem. But
I love it.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody's leaving California. Just don't come back. Uncle Alan
Exactly.
has plans.
He's taking
Oh,
over.
I don't plan on coming back.
Put
Believe
a house
me.
on your land.
This is like the dream come true. Believe me, I'm never coming back.
We love
But
Hold
it's
on,
not
Skinner
that bad.
Farms. My internet's slow. Give me a second.
It's not that bad, but
I gotta
yeah,
change this.
the weather's not that bad. That's about it.
Oh, bye, Farner. Being here. I can't talk tonight. Farners,
Who
Yeah,
left?
me too.
thank you for being here.
Gardner?
Far north.
Oh,
What?
far
Oh,
north. Night, far north.
Night far north. Life.
Good night, far north.
Create. That's how I feel like I sounded.
Oh,
If
Just
I
like that.
remember.
Oh, we forgot this one.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I'm a good dolly. Ooh.
Your eyes
Hey.
get warped.
I know, right? I can't figure out how to fit on my face.
Right? Oh.
You don't sit on your face. What?
What?
So
Oh.
good news, Viper. The prices of wood is going down. So if you have to build things or change things,
That's
God.
such good news because my dad was telling me that today when we were building the fence. He's like, God damn, have you seen the price of wood and plywood? And
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, apparently it's like it's a thing.
it's like three. Out our way in Tennessee, it's like 338 a 2x4, and
Right.
we just bought 2x4s
Yeah.
when we built our turkey thing a month and a half ago, and it was
$3.38.
like $9, almost $10 a 2x4.
Oops.
It's like
I'm sorry,
$40
that was
out here for a
mistake.
sheet of plywood.
Right.
Yeah,
It's pretty
Guy?
expensive, yeah.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, there's Carol
I
as a
can't
fairy.
scroll up. There we go. I got it.
Dustin's like, make plywood cheap,
Hello.
cheap again.
yeah.
Right?
Well, give it a little time to try and make a bubble out of lumber. because a lot of my friends are now doing bootleg lumberyard. They're making 2x4s, good 2x4s,
The
and they're
41.
getting the full amount.
Yeah.
Not cheap
Yeah.
ones, good ones. And they're
hot.
making bank. Ooh,
Well,
that's nice.
We have our own lumber on our yard, on our
Yeah, you
property,
do.
so
Mhm.
like 100 acres of it. So I think we'll be
Yeah.
good.
My
I
dad
think I
was
need to
telling
just
me.
come over and, buy an acre, maybe.
My dad was
There you
telling me
go.
My
like
family in
All
there.
right.
my
Oh.
dad said like,
Hide us.
yeah, you buy a house for 100 grand and then you got to spend 100 grand on wood just to fix it.
Wow,
Those-
$57
Courtney,
for
did you
OSB?
get the recipe? Because I did a video on health tonics for your gut.
Oh, I didn't get the full recipe. No, I'm gonna have to write it down.
Okay, you need 1 whole cucumber slice. You need 1 whole lemon slice. Leave the skin on, don't peel it.
Screenshot.
You need 10 to 12 mint leaves. 1 tablespoon of grated ginger.
What if
4
it's not
glasses
graded?
of water. And you put it in a jar or bowl and you let
No.
that stuff infuse. Do not eat the cucumber
Oh, so
slice.
you're not
lemon slice.
juicing it.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
That's
infusing.
so funny.
Infusing the water. I know that
Yeah.
What's that for, Uncle Al?
That's a health tonic for Courtney's gut. Because
Oh.
she's
Yeah.
having gut
to
trouble.
help heal it. Is that what
Yes.
it is? It'll help heal it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Uncle
that's what
Alan
it sounds
knows.
like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's-
all sorts of weird herbs and stuff to cure your gut. The
Mhm.
whole cucumber slice produces a saliva enzyme to coat your
Mhm.
stomach. The oils and citrus juice from the lemon that kills any kind of weird
Lemon is the best.
right. Lemon oil is the best, but
It
any
gives
kind
me a
of
headache,
weird.
lemon. Oh,
See,
you look
you're
hot.
already
Look at
changing
you.
after you're listening to this stuff.
Mhm.
Getting cleaner already.
Yeah. The lemon helps your stomach and lower intestines. The 10 to 12 mint leaves because it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
But the important factor is 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. That's the big healer for your stomach.
Yeah. The
Ginger
ginger is so good for inflammation in your
Yeah.
body.
You're a student again. You got Harry Potter's glasses on. That's pretty cool.
Now, you drink that until
Or are those
December, then
yours?
you have to switch season because it's going from right now it's fall and it's going to
Mhm.
winter. The winter drink is 1 whole cucumber slice,
Mhm.
1 whole lemon slice, 1 lime slice, the whole thing,
Pretty.
skin and all, sliced and put in. The hard part is slicing 1 whole grapefruit. You ever
Mm.
try to slice a whole
Okay.
grapefruit?
Yep.
We're
Yeah,
talking
you just
Yeah.
slice a tiny
You
bit
just
off
need
the
a sharp
end,
knife.
and then you go at it.
We
Right.
used to all the time. We had a couple grapefruit trees in Arizona.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a big one in the backyard when I grew up too, Viper. It was so good.
Right.
All right.
And then you add 4 glasses of water and let that infuse in a bowl overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Then you drink the water. Like,
And then you eat your cheese.
and become a rat.
So
Right
it
here,
doesn't all
folks.
come
This
out
is
at once.
infused water. You
Yeah,
can't
I've seen
tell,
that at
can you?
spas.
Hi. I'm also infused water.
There you are. That's how you got out, right? That's how you got free. That infused water set you
Hi,
free.
guys. Yeah.
Except
my
it
water.
isn't floating in this. It's
You
ice.
guys are making me thirsty.
A bubble
Helped
mug.
you relax.
I might
did I
have
get a
some
bubble mug?
tea.
Whoa. Bye.
Yeah,
We
but like I
lost.
said,
Bye,
We
Carol.
lost fishes.
Have a nice day, Carol.
Thanks. I'm back.
no, there's fishes. Hey, fishes.
I don't know what happened. I don't know
Right.
if we had a brownout or what.
God.
That was good.
That wasn't very funny, Carol.
It actually was an accident, but we
Hey,
do
don't
get
smudge
that.
up the toilet, Courtney.
Mhm.
No, my poop is clean.
Almost looks like a hurricane going on. Like you're stuck in a hurricane.
Yeah, I got to make a
Like a
doctor's appointment
hurricane.
for the butt
Hit me
doctor.
like a hurricane. So, your eyes are like.
You're like the gym teacher on Daria, with your eye all popping out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For
God, I
natural
haven't heard.
electrolyte, it's just watermelon and actually salt,
Right.
pretty much. Like a
Yeah, I
natural
haven't heard
salt.
Daria since Beavis and Butthead. That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, it was a long time ago.
I freaking love that show. That's why I say.
Beavis and Butthead, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I look like I went a little heavy on the highlighter tonight.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's another good natural.
Put your, hand,
electrolyte
put your
drink.
hand in front of your
The
face.
pointy nose.
Put your hand in front of your face. Higher,
It moves
higher,
the
higher.
nose.
Like,
Look.
like go like this. Go like this to the camera.
What Marge says. Let's see.
Oh no, it doesn't do it. Oh, that's interesting.
With the eye. The crazy eye. I don't know what it does. Oh, is it puppy time?
Come
Yeah, it's puppy
You want to say hi
or a
to
small
Grandma?
child.
Was
Is it a puppy?
It's a puppy.
oh,
But we treat them like small children.
hello.
At least,
Your toy.
you know. I do.
What'd you do with your squeaky toy? No.
It was
Yeah,
actually
he's
still
looking-
back there.
Okay,
that
let's
a
see if
good
he,
pile?
let's see if he hears us.
He's looking around.
Like I'm gonna eat it. Oh, too tired to play. I'm gonna fix my hair.
He's-
It's the weirdest
He's looking
thing.
at
It's
the
like
speaker.
Oh, disgusting.
he wants it. I love the glitter poo. The glitter poo is just the stuff.
Like I ain't got time for that nonsense.
You got my dogs running around looking for
Meow, meow, meow.
I will survive.
That's what your poop looks like from Taco Bell.
First, I
God.
was afraid.
First, I was afraid.
I was poopified.
I was poopified.
I was petrified, thinking I would
Oh,
never
sorry.
live without Uncle Al by my side.
Yes. Hey, speaking of Taco Bell, I just saw on the news on the news, Facebook, because I follow our local news on Facebook as well, and they said Taco Bell is asking the public to please not throw away your hot sauce packets.
Yep.
You know, those little mini ones, and they
Mhm.
want you to return them because they want to reuse them.
Oh, disgusting.
They're
During
gonna
this
wash them
whole-
out and recycle them.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
We're good.
That's why I never get sauces there. Never.
Then why did they hand out 1 billion of them?
Yeah.
They hand out 1 billion of them when you go through the drive-through, and then they want you to give them back. That's not
That's
that's
Well,
not clean.
Well, they
It's
want
not
they want
clean.
us to give them back after we use them. Who knows if
That's
some idiot like licked all up
gross.
in there, peed in there, whatever, and oh, here you go. Here, give them back
Oh,
to
is it
you.
because it's
Disgusting.
aluminum?
And you know there's some old person out there that thinks they're going to save the world by saving all those Taco Bell packets, and they're going to save like 100 of them, and they're all going to be used and stinky, and then they bring them back.
Yeah.
Right.
What the heck?
Or worse, they're found dead in their apartment building with a couple thousands of Taco Bell empty packets all over the house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cause of
Makes
that.
I don't know about you guys,
Thousands.
but it makes me feel very uneasy.
It does to me too.
Well, that's why when we go to drive-throughs,
So
we
gross.
never like. Sometimes we'll like at a McDonald's, we'll get a couple ketchups because my wife likes
Cayenne
it.
sauce.
But me
Yes,
personally,
Cameron.
I never get any packets at all. Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
We always come home. We have
The best
barbecue
thing
sauce.
since
We have
sliced bread.
we have
Or
like
toast.
Thousand Islands, Italian, whatever sauce. You know, we have all that. It's like
Yeah, I got my same thing here. I got my own sauces.
why?
But what cracks me up is the drive-through sauces. I don't trust it. If you've seen Courtney's video, what do they give you for your dipping sauces, Courtney?
Oh,
Maple
this is funny,
Layers?
right? They
I
gave me
remember that.
they gave me picante sauce, strawberry jelly, and maple syrup.
Didn't they give you also that Rick and Morty sauce, that
Jesus Christ! Look at that
Oriental
Bubba
teriyaki
cup.
sauce?
Jesus.
I don't know about that.
Jesus.
They might have. They just gave me like some weird sauces.
Did you
And,
and your hair again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura came out like
Somebody
with the
put Nair in her
massive
shampoo
cup.
bottle.
She's like, take this triple X large Taco Bell cup. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's water.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
used
it's
to give you
huge.
like down here. They used to have the Big Daddies. It was like a bar, and you could eat there. I don't know if they have them up north, but you could get a to-go cup when I was little of booze, and
Oh,
so
wow.
people would have like their to-go cups in their kitchens forever.
I like how Fitch is talking about to-go cups with booze, and her eyes are like, I'm
No,
okay.
that's a Florida thing, Carol.
I'm okay.
Because they used to
That was
have
back in the
drive-up bars.
70s. You
Yeah,
know,
they used to have drive-up bars where
Back
you
in
could
the good old
drive up
days.
and they'll give you a little window tray and you could get beer or cocktails. And
yeah.
you get pretty snookered on that.
Where was that in Florida? Must have been Miami.
No, I think it's near the Keys.
Mm-hmm.
Because last time I remember the waitress was wearing a bikini and it's like
Yeah, that sounds like
96
Court.
outside.
Sounds like the Keys kind of thing. Although we
Yeah.
did have a drive-through liquor store, and me and my girlfriends, I think we were in college at the time, just in college, like graduated high school, and they talked me into driving through that thing in my dad's orange Pontiac Safari that looks like a Vega. It's
I think
little,
Bob's trying to get in.
most ridiculous car to take through a drive-through, trying to look older. And anyway, we go drive through, and the
Hi,
first thing out of my mouth was, "Ooh, nice. Good evening,
Night,
sir."
Tasha.
And he told me to get out. He's like, "Get out of here. You're all
I
too
think-
young. I'm not selling you anything. Get out of here." I was so nervous. I was that
Yep.
friend that always blew it. It looks so stunning.
Thank
I
you.
have this one eye that just won't,
You got a weird eye. Yeah.
I do. I have an eye problem.
Twitch.
Sorry
You got
about
that PCP
I
Twitch.
want to fall off.
PCP Twitch? What the hell is that?
PCP Twitch. That's-
Her eyes are like.
because I got all
She's just like that Tourette's
That's
Twitch.
It is. It is like a weirdly like strange thing. In certain ones, it's
Oh,
worse
Lord.
than others. You okay, Uncle Al?
If it's
Oh, I'm
one-
fine. It's
Are we
just
giving you a headache?
yes, I'm a Sunday school teacher and I'm hearing all this jocularity going on. It's like
What? Jocularity.
I
We're
forget,
not
you're not
talking about
religious.
underwear.
No. Jocularity is a term I picked up from my Catholic priest friends where they scold their masses for using not normal language.
I'm waiting on my email, Bob. Give me a second.
There's a big thing back on MASH in the old days. Remember MASH? When Father Mulcahy says jocularity.
Oh my gosh,
Okay, I just
Rebecca!
dated
I
my-
used to want one of those, a Fiero.
I almost bought one as my first car, and I am so happy I didn't. But at the same time, I still always wanted one, just because
Man.
it's just that nostalgia. They're the biggest piece of crap you could ever buy.
Mhm.
Trust me.
They're
But
so cute.
I ended up getting an 81. You know what's ironic? My first car
Sorry,
was the
guys.
car. You better be sorry. My
What the
first
heck?
car turned out to
on?
be the same car my dad sold in Europe for money to buy the plane tickets to come to America.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was ironic, and it was a 1981. This was back in like 2000 something. It was an 81 BMW 320i with 70,000 original miles. We bought it from the original owner.
Oh my gosh, you have
Yeah,
a nice car.
It was a beautiful car, mint condition. It had 70,000 miles. They basically drove it a mile a week. Like they barely. There was this old couple, and all they used it for was to go to the market and back. That's it.
There we go.
I think
love that
Rebecca
car.
Terry's here. Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, she's been here for a little bit.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh,
I
look
just can't
who
remember-
decided to join us here. Oh, it's the number one and then the number two.
I think that program's slowing your computer down, Courtney.
Yeah, I think it is too. I'm going to turn it off,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm trying to probably have to do the same thing.
It is hotter than HEW hockey sticks in here.
Don't you
HEW
have air
hockey.
conditioning?
Yeah, I didn't turn it on. I'm an idiot. I know. I didn't turn it on. Slobby.
That's why
I'm
every
like sitting
room
here
in my-
squinting,
How do you
forgetting my
turn on
glasses
an
are
air
right here.
conditioner?
Hey, Rebecca Terry, what's up?
I just go over there and press power, but how do you get an air conditioner to get turned on?
Get
I have a
remote.
little remote on
Get
the
a-
table right there. On the
Wow, you use
Oh,
remotes.
Dustin's there.
You get to rub its nipples, Viper.
Ah, that's
Oh,
how you
that's
turn
how
it
you
on.
do it.
Got it.
Hey,
I got something to confess.
Shut
Bob,
up.
Bob
Shut
gave
up.
me his
Blah,
email
blah,
address
blah,
and
blah,
not
blah.
Viper.
You know, I'm
Collab.
unsubscribing from White Family
Hi,
Farm, but I'm
Dustin.
He's
subscribing.
getting a kick
Hey,
out of
Bob.
it too.
I'm gonna subscribe to Dustin's channel,
Oh,
even though I already am.
Yeah, I know how to.
Good
turn
night,
on
Cameron.
appliances.
Shut
Thanks
up,
for
Bob.
coming in,
I know
Cameron.
how
We
to
got
turn
2
on
new Poop
appliances.
Troop members
good
tonight.
to see you, Cameron.
Night, Cameron.
Cameron is a Poop Troop member now, and
Oh, wow.
Cosmic
Woo-hoo!
Cultivators.
Awesome. My
Right.
God, the list is going to be so long.
Yeah, we're gonna
Amazing.
have 40 members here before too long.
Right.
That's
Dustin,
awesome,
keep an
guys.
eye on your post box
Ooh,
because I
that's
sent
nice.
you, each one of you, both Courtney and you, a Uncle L sticker.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Carol, you want to talk about the Caribbean again? Any chance of that?
Oh, Lord.
Carol's not
Okay,
here
it's
anymore, but if you
9:30,
leave your
it's-
phone number and your address,
Be careful because he will leave a phone number and address.
Oh, God.
No, I won't. I got a wife with a sharp knife, man.
Yeah, it's called a bolo. Where are you, Bob? Okay,
Actually was
folks, I
watching.
gotta go.
you.
I got
Almost
this
part
little,
See you later, Al.
this
Night,
little
folks.
princess kind of
Night,
thing
Uncle.
going on, a little fairy thing going on. Right
Yeah,
I
think it's
know.
very-
Now her
All
wings
right.
are twitching.
Good night, Uncle Al.
Yeah, I got the eye
Mhm.
twitch
I'm
again.
changing it to the.
Oh my
chat.
gosh. Oh,
See
I
it?
was like
Yeah.
behind Bob. That was weird.
Oh, man.
Bye, Uncle Al.
You like
Bye,
it behind
Uncle, I
Bob,
love
huh?
you.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Oh, you
Oh,
girls.
I have a husband.
I was so tired. I could go back to sleep right now.
Oh,
I hate
you
those
sound
sleeps. Don't do it. Don't do it because it's that. The
Uh.
next sleep's gonna be even worse because you're gonna feel so good going back to sleep, but it's one of those like I don't want to wake up. I want to keep sleeping,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I should keep sleeping. Kind of sleeps. Bob knows what I'm talking about.
Yoshi's threatening you with knives. I don't know why.
No.
He has
Oh,
knives out.
I'm scared.
Scared.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Yosi,
Yosi, get your butt up here.
you're in our thoughts there, bud. Just so you know.
We love you, Yosi.
We do love
Yeah.
you, Yoshi. We're all thinking of you and praying for
Can you
you.
scroll back up the
Did
chat?
I-
did I miss something?
Yoshi's mom passed.
Tell me when.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I thought you know.
Oh.
He said she was pretty
Sorry,
sick.
Probably went
Yosi.
too far.
Damn it, Yosi. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Love you.
not
I don't know. There was somebody
Uh,
new in the chat. I was trying to see who.
Unspecified B. No, at night I just turn on slow mode all the time because, well, for one, it's easier for me to read the chat because before
Yeah.
it was going so fast I couldn't keep up with it. So
Courtney's
Yeah.
just trying to make an excuses.
that too, you know,
Yeah.
just full of them.
Well, I had a great
No one
big
cares
steak
if-
with
no one cares.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Nobody
big
cares.
steak with mashed potatoes and all the trimmings on the steak.
Why don't you just email
Mushroom-
Courtney about how your steak was?
Mushroom.
Viper, he already did. He told me everything.
I did.
Send
I
her a
told
picture.
I even sent her some pics too.
Yeah, see, it wasn't even a bread and water either.
You sent her pictures of your meat and not me? Hey.
Yeah, she got pictures of his wife serving his
It's
meat.
live right now.
That's what it was.
It's live right now.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
different. Don't normally do that.
So bad.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from Bob's channel too.
Oh lordy, like
Sounds
back when
great.
Law says, "Oh lordy."
What am I gonna do with this group of people here? The poop.
Yeah.
God and baby Jesus.
Well, now that we have his email, we can at least
Thank
send him
you.
a picture of the Poop Troop shirt.
Yeah, he could do an iron on. That's true.
I could make a branding iron and brand it to my chest.
Oh my gosh, that would be the first, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's hot.
There might be somebody out there who's going to do that. It's not going to be
Too
this
hot.
guy, you know.
Hey, I'll send you a picture of the Poop Troop shirt, this one, and I will personally pay cash for you to go get a tattoo of it.
No.
At least the Poop Troop,
Oh,
at
Bob,
least the poop emoji.
It
at
would
least
have to be right on your ass cheek too.
No, you know, if Corky asked for it, you know, it's doable. But you, Viper, no, you're on the outs, man.
Courtney,
You're on the
Courtney,
outs.
do me a favor. Courtney, do
Done.
me a favor. I will Venmo you And can you please ask Bob through his damn email if he would love to have a tattooed of the Poop Troop shirt / emoji, and I will pay you, Courtney, so you can pay him.
Oh,
you know
okay.
where
Could
he's
you ask
going.
him for me? Could you ask him for me?
Oh yeah, I'll email him right away.
Oh yeah.
Those early boys though down there might like it. You
No,
know, you might see that rainbow and
I'm not boasting about.
Are
my
you okay,
accomplishment.
Viper?
I'm boasting about my wife's accomplishment with the properties that she
Yeah.
amazing.
basically no.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just asking her. We're eating dinner, and I go, so can I have a couple of sexy assistants help me build that fence? What do you think? Huh? What do you think the answer was?
If they're male.
No. Yeah, that was a flat out no.
Hey,
Not
I was
even-
gonna say,
If
Courtney,
they're girly boys.
you should put
No,
the bald.
shush! You just go sit in the corner for that.
Haha,
She
yeah.
won't even allow that. She knows how he is.
Courtney, I was gonna say, put the
I
bald,
get tempted
Damn.
one day out
put,
there in the
put the
hot
bald
sun.
filter on. Put the bald filter and have Dustin stand in front of it to see what changes.
It'll look like I shaved. It'd be great. Dear God.
Courtney, you still want to have a couple drinks tomorrow on live feed?
Yeah, we'll do a late night.
Okay.
I've been saving all my wine for that moment.
Right
Wait a
on.
minute.
Right
Wait a
on.
minute. What is going on
That's
here?
gonna be
Yeah,
an
we're
interesting
gonna have
live.
some drinks.
We're gonna have some drinks on the late night.
Oh, did I forget to invite your Viper?
That's okay. I have two. I
It's gonna get bad.
Oh my god!
Viper's got important things to do.
Viper, we wouldn't tease you if we didn't love you. We're just
no,
messing.
I'm not taking
True.
it personal. No. Hell
Okay.
no.
No, I don't get personal.
There is a
with people like
smidget, a tiny little like 1/4% of jealousy, but
It
you know,
burns a little.
Because I have Bob's email address.
just a little pinch, just a little pinch.
Bitches.
that. These LA
I'm gonna go
people.
poop
my
now.
God.
Don't forget, don't worry.
You better. Oh, you got it out.
LA
won't-
people.
I won't forget that. You know, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh,
No?
what
Hello.
happened?
You said you were gonna go poop.
No.
Not on the live.
Oh,
Oh, you want me to bring everyone along?
No, that's a little no.
is Carol the only one that sings the Phantom of the Opera when she's dropping a deuce?
I
And then she
remember
pauses.
that
She pauses
song.
right at the chorus. She pauses. so she
She's
hears-
like, the Phantom of the Opera is here. Oh.
And then she pauses. She pauses for the chorus.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
She pauses for the.
Possibly.
She pauses for the chorus just so you can hear.
Blue?
Inside your toilet.
I think I'm gonna build a mock-up of a Norton bomb sight in a B-17 so I can just put it in front of me on the toilet, you know. Tick, tick.
Bombardier
Sure
doors open.
Yeah, exactly.
Bombardier.
Okay, pilot, I have the aircraft, you know.
Hopefully you don't get the backsplash.
Well, if I do get a backsplash, I'll call that flak.
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Black to the sack.
No, the backsplash are the flares, dude. Deploy
Oh.
flares. Deploy
Yuck.
flares.
Phantom of the Plopper. I like that.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Courtney,
Poop. There it is. Shakalaka. laka.
Courtney, add that to your list. Cosmic Cultivators just created a new T-shirt, Phantom of the Plopper.
Oh my gosh.
Plopper.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera is
I
here.
need a big chandelier over a toilet.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
wear this Poop Troop shirt to work tomorrow.
Hey, Skinner Farms. I missed you earlier when you said hello.
Yeah.
My lips like disappear.
What?
I don't know why. The lipstick, it just kind of disappears after
That's-
doing those, you know.
You gotta
snap
get
camera
that.
thing.
You gotta get that non-smudge, whatever they. I don't know. how
Yeah,
they-
the one that stays on.
The one that
Yeah.
stains your
Smudge off.
lips.
Yeah, the one, and then you need to get like WD-40 and freaking
Yeah, take it.
like.
It's a
Black
quarter
Panther.
after 1. I'm all alone and I'm deucing now. Ooh, yeah.
Lipstick.
Welcome to Hot
Plopera.
97.1.
Oh my gosh, it's a plopera. Oh,
I thought y'all would like that.
We got everybody in on this
Those
now.
are
We're coming up
microplasm.
with deucisms.
Plopera.
Yeah,
Microplop.
deucisms, yeah, that's good.
Oh my God.
Cosmic Cultivator said, "Don't forget little plops for kids shirts." I
Yes.
wrote, "Those are micro plops."
Microplasm.
The micro
Baby, the
pops.
baby should be the micro plops. That should be the little bodysuit.
Oh dear Lord.
Bob's trying to think of something smart to say.
Micro plops. Yeah, buddy.
My little
Bob's
micro plop.
Plop, plop, plop.
So we got 18 people in here. How y'all doing tonight?
Micro
What's
Bob.
up?
Only
What's
fecalarity.
up, Buttercups?
Popcorn Poops.
Buttercup's not in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Buttercup, baby, won't you
Butternuts.
put me down? I need you.
There's Q
more than
Kitchen.
anyone.
Popcorn pops. Yeah. Popcorn poops, I should say. Popcorn poops.
Popcorn.
Yeah, I got the ninja poops from Yozi. Yeah.
You're a popcorn poop.
They do sneak up on you sometimes when you're eating some food.
Yeah.
We were talking about that today.
The Taco Bell, you know.
Yeah, it makes you all
The
gaseous. and stuff.
secondhand
Yeah.
hot sauce.
Yep, that's probably what did it.
We had
So there I was, taking a crap.
there's this Italian restaurant near where we used to live, and my God, I'll tell you,
Every time, huh?
oh, couldn't go anywhere after eating there.
Can't go anywhere.
Ooh,
If we go somewhere out,
ooh.
we have to eat last so we can hurry up and go home.
Or when you go to like
Okay.
those Asian
You need home.
restaurants
You
and
need
it's
home base for that kind of thing. You
P
know?
P H U C and then it's POOH or you know.
Poop. I poop. I only poop. Do you poop? I know you
Do,
do.
do you know
Aquarius
Z-Way?
is
Do
here.
you know
Hello,
Z-Way? I
Aquarius.
know Z-Way. Do you know Z-Poop? I know
Z-Poop.
Z-Poop. Z-Poop. Do you have a licence for the poop?
Lessons. Lessons for the poop.
In the room?
I love
Is-
it.
Is there a
that-
toilet in the
Speak
room?
that French to me, writer.
No, we just have
Wee
a
wee
hole.
little poop.
I like to go poop in the little room.
Quito,
The
do
hole
you
in the
poop?
floor.
Little Blue House.
I'll be right
The
back. I
little
gotta
blue
go
house.
pee.
Is she in here? The blue house?
No.
Nope.
I was
Fishes-
talking about
Fishes is going pee.
the portable
Forty.
Blue House.
Oh, the portable.
Stop.
The little house.
Do it again,
The
do it
little-
again, do it
You're
again.
not gonna get to
Blue
listen.
house.
Oh yeah, we will.
I accidentally hit it because I thought she
My
forgot.
my little room in my house is also blue.
You should
Oh.
totally unmute it, Courtney.
Carol, are you deucing?
It's not nice.
Imagine
that.
you just unmute it.
On the bomb run.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun having a mock-up Norden bomb site. Sit in front of the toilet. and go in
Periscope.
there to take a drop,
You gotta-
drop a deuce, man. You know.
We're approaching Splashtown.
Alpha 93, we have Alpha 93. We have visual confirmation of the
I'll be
target.
back. I got to go
Eat-
make the bread.
ETA
Oh,
6
Lord.
minutes. ETA 6 seconds to drop zone.
Mhm.
Hey, I can, you can predict that sometimes. Like when you go to that Italian place, you're like, I gotta get home. You got 30 seconds
Right.
to drop down.
Mhm.
Yo, there was one time here, like a month ago or this past month. I came home from, I was walking my dog or something, and I had to go. And let me tell you, I had to go bad. And when I got up here, it was like, when you're holding it and you're trying to get to where you need to go, and it starts to hurt, and you feel like it's just gonna blow, and you're holding it, and then you're like, and then you're like, oh my god, and you're trying to get, dude, I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't get my pants off in time.
Dude, you gotta have
It
one
was-
arm and have that happen.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
You're fumbling
bad.
around like, oh dear God.
Mhm.
I was like, please, not now, not here.
Oh,
Just let her rip.
I
man.
made it
Come
though.
what
I
may.
made it. No
this
way. This
chat went
no
straight
way.
to hell.
Hang on to her.
She's gonna blow.
Bah. Echo Niner, we have a visual confirmation of the drop zone.
Visual confirmation. Oh man,
What
you
was
got crosshairs on your commode.
You got crosshairs painted in the toilet.
Yeah. Oh dear Lord.
Oh. I gotta go back to work tomorrow again.
I'm sorry.
It was a long weekend. I took Friday off, kind of. I went home like I worked for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I couldn't hang in there. I was not feeling well.
Yep. Turtle head. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's called prairie dogging.
Yep. Turtle. I got a turtle head poking out.
Sorry, I have to put my bread in the oven.
I heard
Bread
that.
in the oven.
Was it loud? I'm sorry.
Oh, you have a great French accent.
She does, and it's. I'm like, damn. Okay,
Viper's
all
like,
right.
hey, Laura, where you live, girl?
Hey, Laura,
The,
we're gonna be neighbors. You're only 3 hours away. You know,
the,
you got plenty. You know what, though, Laura, where you're at, they sell a lot of land out there.
dude,
They have
Yeah.
good properties. Yeah.
her husband would palm the top of your head and throw you.
Yeah, her husband's like 6'4". He would just like.
Dude, he's bigger than that. He's 6'10".
He's 6'10". Oh, he's 6'10". He would use you as a basketball Viper.
And his hands are huge, yeah. So he just
Ah!
I'm his little pocket wife.
Oh boy.
I'm not
Bob,
as tall.
let
as,
it go, Bob.
I'm not as tall as he is, but I
What
know the
happened?
feeling because my wife's. Barely,
We heard
she's not
everything. You
even
left your
5
mic
foot.
unmuted.
You just
Oh.
shush. You're on
No.
the out, dude. Just
No, I'm
get in the
talking about
freezer.
low.
Be quiet.
We're talking about fishes. She was
We need to
not
check
muted.
the pears. They should be ready outside.
Yeah, we got pears. I think there should be ready outside.
What was I
We got
thinking
we
about
got
that?
one lonely pear tree out there.
What?
At least it's working.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Corky, I got a photo coming your way, sharing us something.
Send that. You
Bob
should, oh,
sharing stuff.
thought
with
maybe
me.
you were sending that in
I
an email.
learned how. The only thing yeah.
Whoa,
There we go. That's a
freaking
bomb
gorgeous.
run, baby.
That's
That's a
nice.
bomb run.
It's happening.
What a
It's
gorgeous
happening.
Yep, that's when it's happening. You guys see that out there? You
That-
see that?
That is done touched cloth right
Yes,
there.
yes, yes.
That is done touched cloth.
You were bombing it. Ooh,
Look at all those nuggets.
Yeah.
That's a sexy plane,
You
Bob.
know, you might be a little dehydrated.
Now, how do I drop that sucker?
oh
off
my
here?
God! Tasha has the perfect Russian accent. Laura
Bottom-
has the
bottom
perfect
of the screen, Bob. It says stop
French.
sharing.
The
is
arrows at
awesome,
the bottom
you
of the
guys.
screen.
No,
That's
where it
perfect
says
flip
stop
that one.
sharing. See at the
Oh.
bottom is the blue tab. It says stop sharing.
There we go. Okay, thanks, Viper. Right on.
Yeah.
I'll keep
I'm
you
tech-
around as long as you're convenient. As soon as you're no longer convenient, you just
Oh,
out there.
my
I'm
goodness.
gonna
You're
throw
lucky
you
we're
over the boat.
live. You're lucky we're live. I'm being very respectful to you, man.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. I'm gonna block you from my channel.
Okay.
He's like, okay.
Okay.
Guess what? And I will forever have his email address.
Shut up.
You put a chink in my
I
armor.
thought it was
armor,
kale
Corky.
chips, cosmic
There.
cultivators.
Chink in my armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say, Laura? We jinxed each other.
Oh, I was just saying hi to somebody.
Cosmic cultivators.
Mrs. Cosmic Cultivators in the house.
In the house.
They said that plane ate a lot of fiber.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought it was
Yeah.
kale chips.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a lot of lentils or something. It was just so black.
It's almost the same with my wife and I, Laura, because I'm over 6 foot.
Okay. You see that?
My wife is almost 5 feet. So-
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What about it?
On the phone? The coloring?
Yeah.
It is weird on the phone. It's
But
different.
it's different on the live than what is legit.
Oh, that's really weird. Is
Yeah.
the timing off though? Like,
Yeah, YouTube's
On
always
the
10 to 15 seconds delayed, phone or not.
No, the colors
not
of the
what I'm talking about.
wrenches are green of the wrench people,
yeah,
but the
that
wrench
happens.
is just always wrenchy.
Well, if
Too
some
many
pe-
Oreos will make it black too.
True that.
some
True that.
people some people are green because they're members, but some people are blue
yeah,
with the
they're
membership
both.
icon because the blue is the
Sometimes.
mod.
Sometimes I have Lucky Charms
It's
and
just
it's
different.
green.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's different on your phone. It shows them all as green.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird.
I don't know what that was. It must have been a frog. Bob?
The wood duck. Bob. You're just like,
Wenches.
oh.
No, I didn't say you're wenches.
She's 5'1". Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm
5
really 5 foot tall, okay?
5 foot nothing.
If I go any further, I could be 4'9", all right?
As she gets older, she's gonna be
I
like
probably will shrink.
legally a small
Mhm.
person.
We're
I'm
all
like
shrinking.
5'5", almost 5'5",
I'm the big 5'2".
5'2".
That's with heels on. Don't lie.
Nope. I had 5'2" and 3/4, but I shrank, and now I am 5'2".
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just a
me,
wee
yeah.
one.
I'm just
I
a
was,
wee one. We're part of the wee clan. The wee ones.
Both
We
of
fit
the
into all the
weak
hugs.
Yes, we have discovered this. Yes.
Hey, Daz.
What's up, Dad?
Hello, Dazzy. Dazzy.
One of
Our
the
favorite-
OGs.
Yeah,
Favorite
Daz
from
is
down
OG,
under.
man.
How's Oz today, Daz?
They must
Hooper
not
yet?
speak of the Oz.
Is your wife 4'11"? Yeah. Oh no. Never mind.
Mine's 4'11" in heels.
Oh wow.
She's tiny.
His poop always shows up that way. He bought it at the flea market. They said they were affiliates of Courtney's.
Yeah, some bootleg deuces.
Bootleg
Often,
tea.
often imitated, but never duplicated, my dear.
Duplicated.
I was gonna say duplicated. Yeah.
Duplicated.
Desiccated? That's when you
Dustin, where's my bottle of wine?
Oh gosh, stop telling my ear.
That's loud.
All right,
Ouch.
one more photo coming your way.
I'm deaf.
Is it more plain porn?
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
B-52. B-52.
Oh.
He said plain corn. Wow.
Is that-
Yeah, boy.
Is that when your hemorrhoids hurt?
That's when your ass is on
That's why
fire.
your hemorrhoids hurt.
Wow.
That's
Burning
I
poop.
always catch my
My
husband
ass.
looking at
My
plain
ass is
porn.
on fire.
That's after you had some of that hot sauce.
This
Right.
plane
That's
is
the
on
Taco Bell hot
fire.
sauce after they recycle it. They turn it into something lethal.
That's terrible. They want you to give back to. Is that what we were talking about when I walked
Yeah.
in?
It's gross.
What the hell's wrong with these people?
Everything?
You throw those things right in the trash like every other American.
Yeah.
Fill up the landfills.
Thank you, Ginger.
Or like every college student, you put them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm 99%
Yeah.
sure that we give all the trash to China anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
much. I think they're pushing that big old thing back over here, though.
Well,
slowly.
yeah,
That's
I
probably,
used to deliver a lot of stuff to a place that was taking, like here in Ohio, and it was
Mhm.
like full of New Yorkers' trash. So
Oh,
Here, I'm gonna
yeah,
show you
I've heard
something,
that.
Bob.
What you got?
Heard
Hang
that.
on, let me figure out.
I don't know where I was
Damn
driving
plate,
up
can I-
north, and the truck smelled like that.
Huh?
It smelled like trash.
Ew.
oh yeah, they have to
Well, they
sand
must have
like
been.
they can only haul certain things after they've hauled trash because it does like permeate the trailers. They have to be
Wow.
sanitized, but even after that, it still stinks like hell.
Yeah, like you can't haul trash and then do a load of soybeans.
Well, no, you don't haul soybeans in the back of a box truck.
Well,
Or-
no. Oh, I thought you meant like a semi truck.
No, but you can't like things like salt and stuff like that will absorb that, and it will like not be good for said
Oh.
salt.
Yeah, nasty.
Can
Nasty.
you imagine?
Yeah.
Mm.
I've
Because
heard-
salt,
like
they're very
glucose.
particular about the truck when you haul salt.
Mhm.
It has to be like if it smells or anything, they will not load it.
Hmm.
I've heard the same thing about what are the liquid containers. I knew a guy who was a truck driver who hauled liquid orange juice, and he told me straight out, do not drink liquid orange juice because sometimes those guys are contracted to haul chemicals and all that, and they get inspected by lifting the thing and smelling it. But the truck drivers know an old trick is they take clove oil and pour it in there.
Oh yeah, they do.
Mhm.
Oh
The-
my gosh.
Yeah.
What?
The sanitizer that you use to clean out the truck
Hmm.
actually has eucalyptus oil in it. Very strong smell. Like it's like it's to cover up that kind of thing.
Mhm.
It'll
my-
kill a lot of stuff too if it's really strong eucalyptus.
It's apparently it'll kill the Rona too, because that's what we're supposed to sanitize with at work.
Here you go, Bob.
Oh, really?
What do you got?
But that's for everything. We've always had
Right
to use
on.
that.
It looks like an angel.
Dude, that's like splashback big time.
Yeah,
That's what they
Those
call
are-
that actually. It's the,
You're changing your underwear after that.
they're
Viper,
either using
You
that
need to change your underwear.
to confuse heat-seeking missiles,
Missiles,
or
yeah.
sometimes the fighter planes, the fighter bombers will go over and
Yeah.
But they do.
they'll hit the flares to mark the target area for the rest of them to come in from all directions.
From what a lot of people don't know is this is actually called the Angel of Death. Like
Yeah.
this flare pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Cool.
But
Well, they have
down,
videos for that,
something's
Keel.
down there that they want the fighter bombers to come in, and you know, I remember learning a little bit
I love the
about
sound they make.
how the fighter bombers operate. Is that one guy will fly in front of, because they already know where you're at.
I
up there,
freeze mine
and somebody will fly in this direction in
That's
front of you,
disgusting.
but it's so that they draw all guns and all eyes on that guy and watch out for the guy behind you.
Yeah.
He's him, and then there's 2 or 3 that come in the other directions, and you're not going to have a good day.
If you make
not a
it.
good day.
Yeah, if you got the U.S. Air Force after you,
You're done.
you're done. Yeah, 'cause the other services with their helicopters and all that are devastating. But when you bring in the fighter bombers, it's over, man.
I was just thinking, Laura, if you had like a lot of extra money on the side, you could have swabbed the poop and sent it away for one of those DNA tests and tracked your pooper down.
You're looking
Yeah, there we go.
for Sasquatch.
That elephant poop, or
That's
gorilla
funny.
poop, whatever
in my
that was.
backyard.
Yeah, I hate to be the one to break that news to you, Laura, but
Can you imagine?
that is people. That is people
Yeah.
who. Yeah.
I did see that's how, what was it, the Chinese were treating the Japanese coming into their country with, they wanted to do anal swabbing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Just to
hey,
check if they
you
had
have
it.
to really be certain. You let people in, you know.
Yeah, those two countries never really did get along very well.
No,
Some
they didn't.
strangers.
Guess so. I guess.
Yeah. I've seen the comment from Mr. and Mrs. Cosmic there. Knowing what you guys do for a living, you guys deal with a lot of this this kind of thing. The topics that's going on in here.
Yes.
Pretty much.
They're experts.
Why did you write in the side chat poop troop poop troop?
I'm trying to,
She was trying to.
copy the actual poop troop
It's not gonna
symbol.
work.
And
No.
it didn't work, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. When it comes to cleaning and stuff, when I was
Yeah, let
Like
me show
in,
you how it's done.
Oh dear.
when I was in high school and worked at the grocery store there, and you had to clean the break rooms and the toilets and all that stuff, I'd go in there and be like, "What the hell is wrong with you guys eating off that table?" And they're like, "What are you talking about? You cleaned it, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I used the same mop to clean that as I did the toilet."
Right. Oh, I've seen that. Hey, Courtney, if you copy the text from the site, from the melons, if you copy the text from the melon chat and paste it in the YouTube, the icons show up.
I just have a separate window, so I can grab
Oh, okay, I got it.
Poopas.
The poopas.
Yeah,
We
text
got
support. Yeah.
15 watching. That doesn't include us, right, on the panel? It
I don't
never-
think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hi, fellas. 15 people watching us.
Hello,
Participants, let me
Lucas.
take a gander here. We got Backwoods Vlog, Cosmic Cultivators, MP Ma, Mrs. Cosmic Cultivators, My Aussie Garden and Kitchen, Q Kitchen Beyond, Viper, Yozi. Look at that. And there's more. There's a couple lurkers we got out there.
Quite a few.
Here goes her video intro again.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you, lurkers. Thank you.
Thank
you for lurking.
Lurking. Yes.
If you want to,
thank
sometime just drop the
Lurking.
just drop the eyeballs. The lurking eyeballs.
Yeah.
Just go ahead. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Hi,
Trish.
Trish.
Night.
That
it's Ginger
one
Ninja.
person.
Good night,
that
Ginger.
dropped tonight.
Hi, Trish.
Ginger.
Those
Love you,
lurking
Ginger.
eyeballs go
Ginger.
over top of Laura's fence. So they work that way?
Hey, it's the guy from Home Improvement with the eyes.
As they drop they take their pants off before they come into her yard to steal a rabbit or something.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
just in case they have to do while they're in there.
We like you keeping it spicy over there, Homestead Aquarius. Just
Yeah.
don't give us the containers
There we
that
go.
you keep it spicy in.
Eyes and ears.
We don't need
Eyes
to
and ears,
recycle
I'm
that.
hearing you.
I notice that frequently the coyotes will come into the residential areas here and the last time I heard there was 3 of them, and there was a little yipper dog out there barking at him, and all of a sudden I could hear him closing, and then yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Those
then no
guys
more.
can jump.
Yep.
Yeah, those guys can jump over a 5 or 6 foot tall fence in an instant, and
I heard they're really smart that they actually will lure
They
guardian
will.
dogs away,
yes, they
part
are.
of them,
They
and then
are.
the other
Mhm.
ones will go in and
They
take.
are.
Yeah.
If they're not smart, they're not going to survive out there.
Yeah.
The
Superb hunters.
Oh shit.
what's funny is it actually works the other way as well. Coyote hunters will train like terriers, like little tiny dogs,
Mm-hmm.
to find coyotes, bark at them, and get them to follow them back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lure
really?
'em in.
They
Lure
actually
'em in.
train them the opposite. The Amish, the Amish do a lot of that, training dogs for coyote hunting.
You think this one would work?
Actually, I think it would, because that's part of their
Diet.
So cute.
their DNA, not
Well,
diet.
dude, yeah,
No,
I had
that dog's part of their diet.
Yeah.
I had a Dotson, man, and
You're an asshole.
that thing, man, it would tear. It would tear some stuff up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the
Poor
one we had
guy.
to give back was part terrier. He was nasty with
He's
when
the
he
boss
would
of.
snap. Oh, look, he loves you.
He's like, "Love you, mom. Give me a smooch.
It's
He's like, Mom, do you have any cheese?
Let me
Give
get
me
that
a
mouth, Mom.
Give me
Can I
a
have some cheese, Ma?
little cheese."
Little cheese?
I had
Little
seen
bit.
I had
He,
seen a video where this guy was walking his Rottweiler along a path in the forest, and a coyote was in front of the 2 of them, going slow and sit down and look at him, just waiting for that Rottie to attack.
Yeah.
And the guy was holding his Rottie back, and all of a sudden, 2 of them from both sides came out. And
Oh
it's
my
like,
gosh.
whoa!
Yeah,
so he
they-
pulls
they-
the dog back, and
Yeah.
they're setting him up.
Yeah.
They do
So-
that. They attack like raptors. I've seen that.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
they do that out here.
On the blind
when I-
side.
Yeah, we walk
Yeah.
when we walk our dog. It's rare. I'd say maybe once a month, maybe once a couple months, we see coyotes at the same time as we're walking the dog. But I always tell my wife, hold him close, because
Yeah.
you don't want him to be ahead of you. And
True.
I've seen them when we walk by. They look at our dog and they're like, "What the hell is that?" I mean, they give you that weird look.
Yeah.
And I'll chase them. I'm like, "Hey," like, and they'll run away. But I always I told my wife, like, be careful, because they run in packs, and there's always 2 or 3 of them,
That's right.
always
Yeah.
back to back. And sure enough, one goes by, 5-10 seconds later, there's the other one, and then they come back. And,
Yeah, I was reading the comments on that video that that Rottie would have tore him up.
Nah.
No, these things are wild animals.
No.
They could take your.
That's why
normal dog
that's
up
why they
apart.
attack in a pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's
Wolves.
I've been around dogs my whole life. Let me tell you, dogs fight the way dogs fight, but
Yep.
wild dogs fight a whole different way.
It's for food, man.
Like, you could get a German Shepherd against a coyote.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the German Shepherd might win, but it's definitely going to get hurt. But
Yeah.
the German Shepherd's definitely
That's-
going to hurt the
that's-
coyote as well.
That's why I'm really contemplating what kind of guardian dog we'll get. I don't want to get something the size of a house, but I want something that can actually do its job.
Get a German Shepherd.
Well, no, I don't think I want a German Shepherd.
Oh,
They're not necessarily the best with guardian of chickens.
Yeah.
No, they're like chewers of chickens.
Yeah.
something
you
like
could-
that.
I've seen them trained to where they can do it, but it's
Yeah.
that's not something I want to do.
Australian Shepherd's pretty good. They do well at
Newfoundland.
herding and all that.
Yeah.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, that too. That's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I got
are.
to get the, what do you call it?
And,
Yeah, the one
Hair
that,
really thick, so if a coyote does grab it, it's not going to hurt it. But
Right.
I understand that the Scandinavians trained them to guard the wife and children back in the
Scandinavian
villages
leather.
while they went abroad and raided and all that. And they also brought those Newfoundlands on the ships to rescue as a rescue swimmer. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, our neighbors raise Australian shepherds, and yeah, I don't. That ain't the one for me.
So I watched.
These damn things bark.
I watched the
Yeah.
show on.
Viper used to train them
yeah.
backwoods.
Yeah, he showed a video not too long ago where he was working on training some like attack dogs.
Yeah. I watched episode on TV. This is like a year or so ago, and they were basically what they do is they'll pick a breed. You know, every TV show,
Yeah.
it's a different breed. One day it's a Chihuahua, one day it's a Shepherd, one day it's this, and this time it happened to be a Newfoundland, and they showed what they can do. And holy cow, dude, these dogs are well-rounded, man.
They are. We
Well-rounded.
had one that she guarded my kids even from me. If I was wrestling with my boys, she would not let me near those kids.
That's how my
And
dog
she-
is with
and
my
she-
wife.
She knew me, you know.
Mhm.
But so whenever we wrestled, we had to do it on the bed and close the door, or else she would get right between us. She
Yeah.
never bit me or anything, but
Wait,
it's
you
just in
and
their
your
instinct.
wife had to wrestle on the bed with the door shut because of the
They was
dog?
wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
That's wrestling.
Yeah.
It's her
Wrestling.
Yeah, my dog's like that with my wife. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Like, I can touch her and all that. He's fine, but he knows when I'm playing around. Like,
Yeah.
like today, I was at yesterday when we were at my parents' house, my wife and I. My dad went to my wife's leg and pretended to he put his hand very slowly to pretend to touch it. And my dog, rah, 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 rah.
Uh-huh.
And I heard him across the room. I was like,
Yeah.
I came out like, what was that? And my dad's like,
I want
oh, I was just messing with him. Like,
Oh,
that.
Yeah, but that can't live outside.
no.
Is that a Great Dane?
No.
And no, it's an Argentino Dogo.
Oh, so cute.
That's a bad boy right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
they've been known to take out mountain lions.
Uh-huh, I've heard of that. I've heard
Wow.
of that breed, yeah.
I like it with their little ears pinned up. Oh my
They'll
god.
protect your
don't.
family,
I know it's not
everything.
nice to them, but it's
I
just
don't want
Here's
to
a-
cut those ears. I hate it. Look how cute.
Yeah.
Look right,
not
look right
nice to
there.
them, but they look so
I-
handsome.
No, I was gonna say go back, but
Here's
there's
an
a picture.
Italian Mastiff versus what they call a Cane Corso. But they're called an Italian Mastiff.
They're
And then
big.
this is a Dogo Argentina.
If you were going to actually use that dog because for its job as a guardian, it's obviously a warm climate guardian,
Yeah.
then that's why you would want to have its ears like that. But if it was
Yeah,
just
for yeast.
if you were just having it as we've actually seen one up here in Ohio. Someone had to pay big money for that. They're rare in the States.
Yeah, we've
But,
had
uh,
seen Corsos at my.
Look at
those muscles.
Man.
Oh, I know.
Moses.
You give that dog a hug, and you know you got something there, don't you?
Yeah, that's for
Well,
sure.
the one on the end
Sorry,
has something
Dustin.
for you too. There's a little wiener that I'm
Oh.
seeing.
Cover that up.
the heck?
Don't want to be seeing that.
Yeah, but the other one has nipples.
You're
It's
just a
sensitive
tease,
a little
Carol.
bit here. We got
You won't even go to
children.
the Caribbean with me.
No comment.
I love them. Look at
Piper
those
wants to go to
lips.
the Caribbean
Oh,
with you,
those
Bob.
lips. Those lips.
Banana hammock.
I just had to show you. That's like one. Okay, the only reason why I have never gotten one of those dogs is because they're extremely hard to train. They're really stubborn dogs.
They are.
You know, and I had a American Bulldog, a pit bull, and he was stubborn as hell. But I loved him. He had a great personality, but he was stubborn and he was huge.
Yeah.
I always wanted one of those dogs, but I consider that like the next level of like dog training because you have to make sure you're responsible for that dog because that dog could literally eat you.
Well,
Yeah.
that at the same
Yeah.
time, you have to be able to handle that dog. Not, and I don't say handle like you got to handle the dog, feed it. No, I mean physically hold them, handle. You got to really handle.
Yeah.
Them. They're
Or-
big dogs, dude. They're
remember-
really big.
Seeing Courtney skiing
Ray
across the front
Homestead?
yard.
Oh yeah, oh my god, my dog Mac. Okay, he saw a cat or a squirrel or something, and he pulled me down, and I was holding on to him. Literally, he was pulling me across the lawn.
She's laying like flat out.
Oh
The dog
my
is dragging her across the
Okay,
yard.
we chained him to a concrete clothesline
crazy.
post, right? So we could do some work in the front yard.
Yeah, and next thing I know, he's in
Next
the front
thing
yard
I know, he's in the front yard. Yeah.
with the
Dragging the concrete post.
And I tried to remove this pole like previously. It wouldn't even like wiggle in the ground. Like it was solid. He pulled that sucker right out, was dragging the concrete ball, and like walked in the front yard like, "What's up, guys?"
He
Oh my
loved me
gosh.
though, and he would
Yeah.
protect me, and he didn't like to be without me.
Oh, he was your shadow dog.
He
Yeah.
was my baby, and
Mm.
Here's
Yeah.
Courtney.
Yeah, pretty much. That was pretty much it right
that
there.
was pretty much it.
I could see Dustin coming out. Hey babe, have you seen that?
This is lovely. Oh,
Yeah, that
Johnny,
was it. She was
yeah.
skipping across the front yard.
Well, I went through every little step of training with that dog. I was so close to getting a certificate with him, but I could not walk him.
He wasn't walking on a leash.
He wouldn't walk on a leash. He
Oh,
pulled.
you couldn't walk him. He was walking you.
That's what you need.
But the
Two
thing
family
was, is
has.
I needed a choke collar.
Yeah.
But the program that I was in wouldn't allow that. So I didn't have a choice, and I had to do loose leash walking, which is
Yeah,
like training a
off-leash.
horse.
Off-leash training.
And he just wasn't, he's a great dog, and he wasn't scared of anything. But as far as walking right next to your hip, when you're trying to, he wouldn't do it.
That's hard. That's hard. Even for shepherds, it takes a long time. I'm telling you, to do that.
Hey, two family.
To do
I don't.
off-leash training
Is that Daryl or Nana?
Daryl.
Daryl.
What's up, guys? Love you guys.
I love their dog. I want to just smush him.
But yeah, those lips. They're okay. I used to be really scared of American bulldogs and pit bulls because of their negative connotations. I'm not gonna lie. We got a dog,
Not me.
and he literally sucked my husband's thumb the first time they met. Right? So we got him. I brought him home. I fell in love with him. I fell in love with the breed. Their lips. Oh my gosh! And they're so wrinkly. They have this wrinkly around their neck. Oh, just
Flop. And then when you shake their head like that, they go plop, 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 plop.
He would jump up in the chair with me and literally lay his head on my shoulder and fall asleep.
And fart.
And he'd fart. And he'd lay his head on my shoulder, and like his cheek would be next to mine, would fall asleep. I wake up and my cheek would be wet. Because we just loved each other. He was my best friend, and I lived in the city at the time, and the city where we lived, it wasn't a great neighborhood. He just protected me. People were afraid of him. I would walk him down the street, and people would literally walk across the street and go to the other sidewalk because they were that scared of him. He was black and white and had that white or black thing around his eye, and he was stocky, and you wouldn't mess with him, buddy.
My neighbor's got a pit bull, and she is the sweetest.
They are. They're
in
so
the world.
sweet.
It's the news. It's the news. They manipulate it. Those dogs are amazing. Those dogs,
But what they don't understand is Australian Shepherds are like #1 for biting you.
Oh
yeah.
They're a little neurotic.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Especially the
God.
black and white ones.
Yeah, they're extremely smart, and they have to be trained right.
Dude,
exactly.
Our neighbors, look, we know when they're not home.
Let's just
because
say
their
that.
dog barks.
They raise miniature
I hate
Australian
that.
Shepherds,
I hate that.
and they bark constantly.
That's annoying. That's
Only
annoying.
when they're not home. They don't.
Only when they're not.
When they're home, they don't bark unless like our dog goes over by the property line or something. But when they leave to go somewhere for the day, we know.
Yeah.
Oh my
Constant.
Lord.
Their dogs are super
What a
cute.
headache.
They're real small, and they look like they're a miniature Australian Shepherd. They're so adorable. It's just like the barking part gets me.
We thought about figuring out what brand of a shock collar they have and like buy a remote for it.
Hack into the system.
That's
Yeah.
Imagine. Okay, Dustin figures it out. He goes on Amazon.com, buys it. 5 minutes down. 5 minutes later, it arrives at the door. Hey, puts the little battery in.
Homestead Aquarius, you're right. There's nothing like a big dog. And it was so funny when we had, his name was Mac, like a Mack truck. He was huge. And he would come in. My husband got so sick of him sleeping in our bed. And so we bought him a dog bed right next to ours. And he would lay on it. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, when we're all sleeping, he would get in between me and Dustin and literally push Dustin out of the bed, like stretch and push. And I would put my arms around him and cuddle with him, and he just ate it up. Oh my gosh, this dog just ate it up. He loved me so much. It was so funny, but not for Dustin.
Yeah. Poor Dustin.
Like our old German Shepherd.
What's strange is it's like, I don't know, it's like our dogs have chosen us. It's weird because we went and he was real, like that dog there. I went up and I started petting him, on the ears and was petting him. He's real soft. and he just opened his mouth and he put like my hand in his mouth. My thumb was in his mouth. I'm like, what is this dog going to do? And he just held it there, and I'm just like, well, this is weird.
Okay.
And then he, and that was the only time he ever did it when we first met him. I was like, well, it was different. He was just showing he was gentle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we went to look at the dog that we have now, the dumbass. And
Otis?
yes, Otis.
I love Otis.
Otis did the same thing. He did the same exact thing. I was petting him and like trying to get, see his temperament and this and that. He did the same thing. And I'm like, well, I guess he's coming home. Because it's like they
that's
chose
the key.
us. Like
That's the key to Dustin's heart. Suck his thumb.
Mac was the only
No,
dog that
it's-
I know that could drink from a water bottle. We would go out. I would walk
yeah.
him constantly because they always say an exercise dog is a well-behaved dog. So I would constantly be walking Mac,
Yeah.
right? And so I'd walk him and I'd carry a bottle of water with me. I would just lift up his lip and put the bottle of water in his lip, and that's how he would drink. He'd drink right from the bottle of water.
people would just like stop and like, what the hell? And the dog.
But that's how he did it.
Clunk, clunk. The dog was drinking water out of the bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just lift up his big old lip and stick the bottle in there, and he would have a heyday.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I miss him so much, but he didn't live very long.
Yeah, some of the larger dogs just die sooner. It's sad.
Yeah, he was
Bulldogs
the
don't last
best.
long either.
He was literally the best dog I ever had.
Yeah, I miss that dog.
Oh, we went, I think why we loved him so much is we went through hell with him. He broke our front window. He went through 5 different wired dog cages.
Wow.
We didn't know. We thought we were going to have to do doggy daycare. We didn't know what we were going to do with him. And finally, his friend welded us a cage from stainless steel and wire, or steel grade,
Expanded steel.
and
Yeah.
built him a cage, one that he couldn't escape. Because what he was doing is he was taking, his jaw was so powerful.
He would chew it and bend it.
chew it. No, he would literally snap it in half
Oh,
and
yeah.
escape.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then he would get
Yeah.
his big head out. It was like a mouse. Like the hole was like this big.
yeah.
He got his
yeah.
head that was this big
Yeah.
out that
I've
and
seen
he
it.
got out.
I've
And he
seen
would
it.
he'd get in the house and chew up things when we weren't there. Just had anxiety about being left alone. And we had to have a place to put him because we worked. We
That-
couldn't just
That and we were leaving him out until he broke the picture window.
Yeah, he broke our big picture window. I think he tried to leap at the mailman.
Oh.
And the
Oh.
mailman would come right across the front of that window, and he broke a.
Probably scared the shit
yeah.
out of the mailman.
You can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Night, Daryl.
Man, I'd drop a
Night,
deuce
Daryl.
right on the spot. Man. I'm
But
serious,
oh my
man.
gosh, he was such a sweetheart. Oh, it was so funny. He loved apples, and I love those huge ambrosia apples from Walmart. And they're huge and they're so good. But they're expensive. They're like $3 a pound or something. So I bought like 5 of them and I put them in a bowl, but I put them on the kitchen counter. And I said, I'm going to leave. I'm going to be right back.
Oh.
And I left him out of the cage just for a second. I
Thanks
come
for
back.
telling me.
All of those apples were gone. I go upstairs. There's one half-eaten one on the top of the steps, and that's all he left me. He loved apples. He loved carrots. He loved all the vegetables, but he ate every single apple. I was so mad.
One day,
crazy.
I had a similar thing happen to me. I had a bowl of ice cream, right? And this was when I was living with my parents with our old German Shepherd. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some ice cream. So I go to get some ice cream. I come back with this nice bowl just full of ice cream. I mean, this big thing. And I'm so like, yay, I'm happy. And what I used to do is I used to sit on the floor with my back towards my bed and watch my TV, right? I would watch what I was watching. And I grabbed my bowl, came back, I sat down on the floor, and as soon as I sat down, my dad needed my help for something real quick on his computer. Like literally took me 5 or 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, because I just sat down, right? So I put my bowl right next to me. It's on the floor, but I put it right next to me. I get up thinking nothing's gonna happen. It's 5 seconds. I go inside, what do you need? Oh, how do you open your email for whatever it was? I'm like, oh, you have to click here, and then you go here, and then that's your email. Oh, okay, thanks. I come back, I sit down, I grab my bowl, and I stare at it for like 15 seconds because I'm like, and then I start licking my mouth. I'm like, trying to find the flavor. Did I eat my ice cream? Like I had a senior moment there. I was like, did I eat my ice cream already? And then it didn't dawn on me. The dog came in and just took the whole thing
Yeah.
and left. In 10 seconds, he ate the whole thing.
I got a story like that. Years ago, we had a black lab
Damn
and a Newfoundland, and we had to go take a long drive and then come back, and we had a big bowl full of Christmas nuts, you know,
Oh, God.
walnuts and almonds and all that.
Yeah.
And we came back, and there was nothing in that bowl when we returned. You
Shells and
guys
all?
are everything, darling, everything. I looked at those two of them, and they were playing innocent, you know. And I said, "You're gonna pay for this tomorrow." And next day, they're both of them out there going, passing.
That's so funny.
I pressed so long with the shells.
Oh my god.
Dude.
The next
We
time.
we had a customer come in and bring his dog to one of the dog daycares I worked in, and he said, "Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Oh, not so bad. Here's my dog for the day." And he's like, "Can you please keep an eye on him because he got into the pantry and he ate all the health bars, like those little
God.
those health Heath bars or whatever."
Well,
And-
nuts and all
He
that.
ate the whole box, the whole box.
Dude, those usually have extra fiber in them.
Dude, it had so much fiber. It was so much fiber. He was pooping out cow pies. Like it was bad. It was bad. It was like a reddish brown. The poor dog was like when dogs know they missed or they screwed up, they look
Yeah.
so sad. Like I messed up. Please
Yeah,
forgive. He was crying. Like you could tell the dog was sad and crying as he's pooping because he's like, this
That's
is
how
so
these
nice.
two were. Yeah.
Dude.
What came out from all of those nuts? It
I'm never
literally looked
doing
like
that again.
It looked like sawdust. It looked like particle board, man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And a couple little.
It was-
Miss the good stories.
What did you say, honey?
I
What is
couldn't
it?
miss the
Oh.
good stories.
Oh, wrong, honey.
When I was young, probably it was my early 20s. I come home like from being at the bar or something, and you get in bed, you just take your clothes off and leave them on the floor there, and just roll into bed. One of them things.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I wake up and go to grab my pants, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Half my belt was gone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Your belt.
Half my belt was gone. And there was a chunk missing out of the denim, and I look at this damn dog. It was a Dachshund. I'm like, what the hell did you do? It was like a day and a half later. That dog shit a leather belt. It shit a leather belt. It didn't digest it at all. It literally was a leather turd coming out of this dog.
Please
I
tell me it
couldn't
didn't have
believe
Please tell me it didn't have the metal
latest
clasp.
thing is-
No, it was the other end of the belt.
Oh,
Norman's
God.
latest thing to chew up is little dinosaurs.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
The little plastic dinosaurs.
Yeah, little
Oh
plastic
my
dinosaurs.
God. Yeah.
Imagine walking around
Yeah,
and
me
the
too.
dog's pooping. Some people are just walking by and he's just pooping
Right.
out little animals. Like,
Little plastic animals out of his butt.
Then he keeps on
Mommy, a
going up to the
dinosaur,
pear
can I have
tree
it?
and finding
Oh,
pears that
you
just
know,
drop them.
in my years of working with dogs, believe me, I've heard it all. We've had health bars, we've had medication, we've had Viagra, we've had tampons, we've had dogs eat, you name it, they eat it all.
Why do you have Viagra laying around your house?
Not me.
Not
It's
him.
customers coming into my
Okay,
dog
okay.
daycare.
Hey,
And
guess what? I have Bob's email.
Shut up. And
Well, this dog right here
yeah, it's been some
had a
pretty
rock
interesting
removed
years.
from his stomach.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, we've had
A
dog
rock.
eat rocks. We've had dogs
Right,
eat rocks.
Astro? You eat rocks.
What is
You eat rocks,
appealing?
Astro.
But be careful with that because we've had a dog pass away from eating rocks. They couldn't digest it. Be
Right.
very
Well, he
careful with that.
couldn't. That's why he had it removed.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we've had dog eat rocks. We've
$1,000
had oh my god, you
What
name
What
it.
could be remotely appealing about a rock? What?
Something pee on it,
It's the
probably.
chew. It's the chew factor.
Yeah.
Q Kitchen's underwear is made out of like
Leather.
beef jerky.
Leather. She get leather
Jerky
undies.
underwear.
Yeah.
Well, the rocks, it's like a mineral. The
I'm gonna get
mineral.
something to drink real
Yeah,
quick. My
maybe
mouth
it's
is
a
so dry.
mineral thing.
I have
Yeah.
cats in my mouth. I'll be right back.
Cats in your mouth?
Cats.
That's not the same.
Oh,
Cats in your mouth. What
She's
the-
trying to be funny, but it didn't
Her
work.
mouth is parched.
thank you.
Cotton
Why are you
mouth.
licking cats?
Yeah, cotton
Cotton
mouth.
mouth. Mhm.
I have
Yeah,
cats.
we've
They're in my mouth.
we've heard it all. I've seen and heard it all, man. And it's not. It's it's interesting. I'm not it's not like we wait every day. Oh, what's this story gonna be? But when they come in and they tell us these weird things, it's like
Side chat's like cats in the mouth. What
a
the?
penis. It's
Yeah.
a penis. Oh no. Oh, those
What is that?
Pepper.
are they
Those are-
peppers or are they dates?
No, those are chocolate scorpion and chocolate bootla.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
they look seriously scary.
Yeah, those are
For a
going to be
second,
good.
I'll be honest with you. For a second, I thought it was chocolate, like a chocolate penis.
Oh, that's what she meant. Cotton mouth.
Cotton mouth.
And
Yeah,
more
I get you.
Caught the cats in the
Well,
mouth.
there's a joke. Like I can't remember what movie it's from. It's like the guy wakes up in the morning and he yawns and he goes, "Where's the cat that shit in my mouth?"
Oh, okay.
I think
got
that's what she was trying to get at.
There was Dustin, there's a video I wanted to share with you. It was a video of the guy and the woman. I'm not gonna say it correctly, but the woman knocks on the fridge, and the guy's like, "Why did you knock on the fridge?" And she says something like Courtney would say, and I thought of her. I thought it was funny. I gotta find the video for you to understand it. I'm butchering it.
Yeah,
It's
dogs
funny,
like
dude.
cats in the mouth. They like cat turds.
We put that.
True.
We put the ours. If I let it out in the field, it'll eat like every chicken crap I could find. I got to keep them out of there.
We called them
Yeah.
cat truffles. Oh no, Dora's into the cat truffles again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chicken that Ginger Ninja gave us that I put in the refrigerator scared the living hell out of me the other night. It's like 3 a.m. and I open the fridge and the fucking chicken's crowing at me.
It's a great way to go on a diet, that's for sure. Nobody's
Dustin.
sneaking any food.
I'm text messaging you the video because I
Okay.
can't play it on YouTube.
Dogs crave that mineral. What, cat truffle?
That's, you all can have a dog. I applaud you for having a dog, but I'll never own another dog just for reasons like that. Those two
Yeah.
giants that I had, they tore up the house, man.
Yeah,
They-
believe me.
I
I
won't do it again.
Yeah, my daughter there were those sweet dogs that everybody wants now. What is it? It's like a mix.
The Shishon.
Some kind of
Yeah, that's
poodle
something
mix. Yeah,
Anyway, some mix. It was like a golden doodle or something like that.
yeah.
And they came home and there was holes in their apartment walls because it ate the drywall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had at my place the dogs that would stay overnight
Hmm.
every single day. It was different dogs, but every single day, at least one dog ate the drywall in their rooms, and I had to patch the walls and paint the walls. Like, it was
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, my buddy that we hatch chickens for,
Hmm.
he discovered. I was like the other day he called me because we were going to give him a couple more chickens. He's like, "Don't bother, dude, because I'd have no more chickens." Okay, is the Labradoodle.
Uh-huh.
Both of those are bird dogs.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he ate all the chickens.
Yeah, and he's like, you can't really be mad at it because it's in its nature. And it's like, and the
Yeah.
dog's like, "Hey, look what I got! Like I did it! It's like
Yeah.
excited, like carries the chicken over to him. And he's just
I
like,
hunted.
"Oh,
This is for you. This is my
Yeah.
trophy.
My lab doesn't bother the chickens at all.
It's not funny, Bob. Shut
See,
up.
some won't, yeah, but like it's like his is a little bit younger too, and like it is in their nature. You know what I mean? They are bird
Yeah.
dogs. Poodles
Yeah.
were originally bird dogs. That's what they were
If
bred
we
for.
encouraged him, he'd go after them.
Yeah.
Like he goes after the wild rabbits in the yard and the squirrels. Like
Our dog
crazy.
chases iguanas. Our little dog.
Iguanas.
Big old iguana in my banana tree, and she saw it and she started barking at it, scared it so bad it went up into my moringa tree at the back of the property.
Wow.
I was telling Courtney, but we were like, what are we going to do with this thing? Because I'm not a good shot yet. Tried to
Hold
shoot
on,
it and I
this-
missed like every time.
Oh no, Cosmic Cultivator said a line from I don't know if it's a book or a poem or something, and I said, and the cow jumped over the moon,
Oh,
and they're like, thank you, because they're like, am I really this old that nobody remembers this?
Oh,
I see fishes with the iguana. The iguana's over there. Quick, shoot it. All right. Bah. Oh, wait.
no,
hang
it's
on.
like one of those jobbies where you have to pump it and like put the one little pellet in
Yeah.
and get it
you're
ready.
talking
And then
about
What
like
was
the baby?
what was that song? Here
done.
diddle diddle, the cat plays the fiddle, and the cow jumps over the moon.
And the little dog laughed to see such a sight, and the dick went away with the spoon.
Exactly.
He's watching it.
I can tell that Laura never smoked
The-
weed when she was young, did you? You were
Well-
so.
Laura's
I
a
never
Laura's a
smoked
good
weed.
girl. She's a bad girl that never got caught.
I smoked weed when I was older.
Okay.
she never did it when she was younger.
No,
Yeah.
no, I tried it when I was older,
Mhm.
and the gummies didn't do anything to me. But when I smoked some, I went, it was not good.
oh,
To
you
the
went
moon.
tripping. Well,
To
did
the
you do
moon,
it at the
man.
same
So what kind of
time?
person were you?
It's a good memory. That's what
I always react to alcohol and everything like I'm like funny and laughing and that kind of thing.
So you're like my wife. My wife's very she becomes very social. Like
Right.
very like outgoing, everything's like just a good time in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, nothing crazy, irresponsible. She comes out like
Right.
happy and yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me too.
I had an ex-boyfriend that told me I was really cute when I was drunk too, and I dumped him because I was afraid I'd become an alcoholic.
Mm.
True story.
You're so hot when you're drunk.
You're so much fun. More fun when you're drunk.
I just love
so
to
much-
throw up in the toilet.
Put that hair tie on so you don't get any
Yeah.
Yeah. I love rubbing your back as you're puking and puking and puking.
As I was a
some
kid
more.
growing up, people used to say, like I used to, hear girls say like, "Did you hold her hair back?" And I never understood like, why would you hold a girl's hair back when she's
So their
growing
hair
up?
don't
Like,
go in the toilet.
Yeah,
Their
well, I
hair
didn't
don't
know
go
that.
in.
I didn't know that as a child, as a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a teenager growing up, I'm like, why would you hold someone's hair while they're throwing up? That's disgusting. They're throwing up.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, okay.
You don't
And I-
want her totally out of it.
Yeah.
Actually, that boyfriend did hold my hair, so I don't know. Maybe I should have given him a second chance.
No,
Yeah, no.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
that
not-
song, yeah.
I don't understand people that are like all.
Not sharing their emails? Yeah, I don't get those assholes. Either.
No, that get all like handsy. I get handsy with my husband, but like people that are handsy
That's
with
asking for
everybody.
trouble. Those kind of people will ask for trouble. They'll find it, or
Yeah.
they'll get into it later on. Those are the
Yeah.
kinds that you end up on Jerry Springer later on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
If you know
Why
what
are you
I mean.
getting all hands? You know what? My son gets handsy, which is very funny. We'll go out to a restaurant, and the woman or the waitress has the apron on with the pad and the pens and stuff, and he'll just be like, "Ooh," like touch her and stuff. And we always tell him, we're like, "Don't get handsy with the waitress."
He can't help it.
He can't help it. He's just a little kid. He
Well, he's a sucker
sees a
for-
pen.
He's a
Yeah.
sucker for a pretty face, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Well, he's
Yeah.
straight.
He
He's
sees a
straight.
blonde-haired chick, and he's like,
That's so
"I'll do
funny.
anything you tell me."
My son
Right.
did that too. From a young age, he would see like long braided hair, and he would go and just watch the girl as she
Yeah.
would walk by.
Yeah,
and
he was
stuff.
doing that today when we were at the potato festival. There was certain girls that walked by, and he'd just like have his sucker in his hand and be like,
Oh, cute.
That's a guy. That's a man, right?
"Yeah,
Little me.
Don't let him hang out with Bob.
Our son,
Uncle Bob.
our son is a brute. He is a brute. He is rough. He is tough. Okay, the other day I let him outside with just no shoes on, in his diaper and a shirt on, playing outside. he literally crawls. I wasn't paying attention. I was sweeping up the porch, and he literally crawled up the tractor
He was
and
on top of the
sat on the
Kubota.
tractor seat and was playing with the wheel, going like this. I didn't
Oh,
pay
yeah.
attention. And Dustin's like, Courtney, did you put him up there? I'm like, no, he crawled up on the tractor himself.
Gosh.
I'm-
He's
I'm-
a real man. He's a real man.
He is
I'm,
just a
He's just
brute.
ready to be like daddy. That's all.
I'm
Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
a link.
Gonna take over.
I'm putting a video link in the private chat because I can't play it. But watch this video. This is Courtney. You're talking about your kid. It's reminding me about this video. Just watch. It's pretty funny.
Can we drop it in the other for them to watch later?
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Watch the audio.
Oh, funny.
Watch how happy he is when he comes back. He's like, yo, yo, yo.
I'll
I'll come back.
Rock on,
It ain't
dude.
him.
Right on.
It's not him.
Gotta
Who
kiss
is it?
somebody.
Did you
Oh.
see the
Like that
slow-mo?
made it worth it.
Did you see the
La,
slow-mo
la,
at the
la,
end?
la, la.
It's like, yeah,
Who is
man.
playing the music though? Okay, we're good.
So Sony was playing that music. Be careful, guys.
Did you see the slow-mo, Bob?
Yeah, I did.
That was
That
cute.
was good. Yeah. That's like Courtney when she was talking about her kid with the waitress. I'm like, this is what that reminded me of.
You know, and we discovered something today, man. If you ever got leftover mashed potatoes, make mashed potato quesadillas.
Oh,
That is, they've had those at obviously the potato festival. They had all kinds of weird like potatoy
Yeah.
things.
I've had potato
But-
pizza, which was awesome.
They took the mashed potatoes and cheese or whatever and folded it over with the like you're making a quesadilla, and it was just like a giant pierogi. Once you get that crispy, and they put
Mhm.
sour cream and chives and onions on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was delicious.
don't
Sounds
start.
delicious.
That's
I
a-
make loaded mashed potatoes all the time with butter, sour cream, cheese, and
Yeah.
Like
Imagine
cheese
throwing
fries.
that in the tortilla there and grilling that bad boy up.
yeah,
I mean, it was good. It was
I
real
bet it
good.
would be. I bet it
Super
would.
soft and squishy, but it has a little crunch to it. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, they had. I didn't get to try any. They had the potato egg rolls. I didn't get any of those.
That's
Mm.
interesting.
That'd probably be
Yeah,
good
it
too.
sounded. I bet it's like deep fried goodness.
With cheese,
Yeah.
if they did it with cheese.
Cord
inside.
had some pierogies, and they were different than any other pierogi I've ever seen. They looked delicious. They were like real fluffy. Like they didn't look like normally a pierogi has a certain shape to it and has like the.
right.
They were completely round with no like crimps around it. I don't know how they made it.
It looked more like a dumpling. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob's a fluffy egg roll.
Did it taste more like a dumpling than a?
Mm-mm. No, it was like it was weird.
Hey Bob, can I be your dumpling? He smiled. Look at him. I
I
saw
know.
it.
I'm thinking of something I can.
He's
say.
trying to think something good.
Yeah, it's like.
He
what-
Yeah,
He smiled,
dumpling. Did you say dumpling?
Dumping. Oh,
Be nice
I
now.
meant
Dumpling.
Be nice now.
Dumpling.
Be nice now. Off air. Save it for off air.
Yeah, that pizza, our bosses that I work for got it one time, and it was like mashed potato pizza. So good.
Oh,
With the same toppings, but it was bread underneath, so you were totally carb loading with fat
Oh, yeah.
and bacon.
Oh
like, on top.
yeah.
there's a pizza place in the city that makes a loaded baked potato pizza.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. That's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
was.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, who sells those baked potatoes? It's Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's
Yeah.
sells those baked
I haven't had a Wendy's baked potato in years.
Yeah, I
Same.
haven't either.
That's
Same.
what I
Every
had
time-
was hard. I was
The
like,
last
I'm
time-
done.
Yeah, the last time I had one was like 2010, maybe. Or, no. Oh my god, like 06, 07, maybe 08. And the last time I had one was then, and they're always out of them. They're always out. And I was like,
Mm.
I'm done.
Yeah, and I don't, fast food baked potato, not,
I
kinda
will say
weird,
this.
yeah.
I don't
They
know.
were good back in the day, but it seems like less and less
Yeah.
people order them. So now you get like a dried out,
Mhm.
Like I think the last one I
You
had was
get a
all
dried out
too. So.
piece of turd.
And you know what used to be damn good was that damn taco salad you could get there.
Yeah, with the beans
But it's
and stuff
different.
on
It's
it.
not the same as it used to be.
I
No.
don't know
Oh,
if they
so
have
good.
these. I'm
Gone down the
sharing it right
toilet.
now. I don't know if they still have these, but the Del Taco caramel cheesecake bites. Oh my god! And look at this. $1.99 for 2 or $3.89 for 4. It does sound a little expensive, but I promise you, for
Where's
Del
that?
Taco,
Del Taco.
this is
Mm.
really
Oh,
good.
remember-
Like, I stand
Is it
behind these.
chimichanga? What is that?
Those are
Chimichanga.
cheesecake bites with caramel.
Remember those things used to? Wasn't
my.
it Taco Bell?
Yeah, they had a caramel apple empanada.
No. They still have those. They were like little round things with cinnamon on them.
Oh
Wait.
yeah,
Round
There was, like-
thing
the cinnamon bites.
with
Yeah.
Yeah, they had those.
cinnamon. From where?
Those were
Taco
good.
Bell.
I think it was Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
They
Are
were
churros?
they were
Are
delicious.
they?
No.
No, it's the that one. It's the other
All the
one.
way to the right there.
All the way to the right, the little round ball thingy.
Round
No,
balls?
no.
Yeah,
Balls.
that. Yeah, down right there. Yeah.
What the?
Yes.
They were
I
like
know
that.
Yes.
What's
They had
inside?
cinnamon on them, and I don't remember.
What-
what
what's-
was
Like
inside.
it was like a cream cheese icing inside or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
my
Oh, it's
goodness.
like almost like
What
a
great
custard or something
idea.
inside of there.
Mhm.
Oh man, those were good.
Oh, I bet
That's
they
a
look
great
like
idea.
So give me a 12-pack of those.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
delight.
Yeah.
I actually forgot they had those.
Yeah. You know they still have breakfast at Taco Bell. I forgot they had that because nobody eats the damn stuff.
Wait, that's at Taco Bell, those Cinnabon things that are made like
Yeah,
that?
they did. They
Oh,
had
wow.
those there.
I wonder if they have them anymore.
See, there's a Taco Bell cup with them in it.
Oh,
See that?
God.
Right there.
Those look delicious. I wonder if Cinnabon sells them. Like, remember how Cinnabon was trying to get into the whole you could order their Cinnabons kit?
You know the
during
best place.
pandemic.
The best place to get the Cinnabons is at the
Bob's
truck
Basement.
stop. No, not Bob's basement. The truck stop.
Oh, I could
Bob's
add-
Basement doesn't have them anymore.
That
There
could-
it
Bob,
is.
Bob,
I could put
Bob
those
ran
in.
out of them.
Ah, I could
They
add
make a
those.
really good cinnamon roll
Yeah.
with a cream cheese whipped topping, and it's so delicious.
I think it was
You
it wasn't very nice how that Cinnabon like goes into truck stops, preying on those fat truck drivers.
Oh, it's
You
terrible.
walk in there at 3 a.m. and it
That's
just smells like
marketing.
Cinnabons.
Oh,
coffee.
dude, that's marketing.
You can't help it. You're like,
Yeah.
I've got diabetes, but damn, give me one of them Cinnabons and a large coffee.
Cinnamon and coffee is like it's smart marketing.
Yeah.
You walk in there and you're like, oh, that smell of coffee.
That's how I got
cinnamon,"
hooked on
and then
coffee.
boom, that's it.
Yeah.
We used to make Kona coffee with cinnamon in it every day when I worked at that Koala Blue, that Australian store, and it would just fill the whole store. It would smell so
Wow.
Yummy.
good, and it
Yummy.
would draw people in to come get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I wish it's been 5 or 6 years since I've had fast food. I wish.
Did you wear like an apron?
Yeah, I haven't had-
You know, my dad.
I wear nothing but an apron and my banana hammock.
When I was a kid, and I'm talking about like between the
Look at
ages
you,
of
of course.
Between
between the
Wow.
ages of
Extra.
3 and
After
10.
he
maybe.
quits Wendy's, he's gonna run around like that.
My striped apron that hugs your
Oh.
kids.
Yo,
So-
What's with the angry face there,
Is he
Yossi?
trying to
Uh-oh.
eat right?
So
What
Yossi's
happened?
angry about the Cinnabon things.
Shake a bum bum, shake a bum bum.
So between the ages of 3 years old and 10 years old, when we lived in New York, my family, we owned a deli shop, and we'd sell sandwiches, kind of like not really Subway, it was a deli, you know what I mean? You could get sandwiches, you could get candy, you could get chips, all that fun stuff, right? And so what my dad did, he took like a shopping cart, took the caster wheels off, made his own like wooden cart, and grabbed a bucket of like an actual bucket, filled it with water, froze it overnight, and then we got syrups because we worked at the deli. We got the syrups like watermelon flavor syrup, blueberry, strawberry, whatever. And he got an umbrella, it was like rainbow color umbrella, and then we would go, him and I,
Oh no.
to the pier. This is in New York, and we would walk up and down along the boardwalk. And what he would do is he would blow up balloons and throw balloons out on the beach, and people were like, where the hell are these balloons coming from, right? And then they would see us walking with the little rainbow colored umbrella, and my dad would sell shaved ice like Slurpees,
Oh,
like
cool.
flavored ice. He would make more money, $1 a cup. He would make more money on these shaved ice in a week than the shop would make in a month. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Wow.
And then he was killing sea turtles with all those damn balloons he was throwing out.
I like that kind of stuff.
I don't know about
There you
that.
go. McDonald's straw. There you go. A cat's to title, you rotten little.
Take that, you damn turtle!
That was back in the late 80s, early 90s. So
But
Yeah, I'm just
Puget-
messing with you,
Puget
Piper.
Sound. Yeah, little
Everybody used to release balloons like into the air and all that stuff. It's like, I still see some people doing it, and I'm thinking like,
I didn't know that. Yeah,
Probably
I didn't know
shouldn't.
that. Well, when we
Probably
did
shouldn't.
it for my brother's like memorial, like tied little notes, like to give Hannah something to do, and I didn't know
Yeah.
that about
But
the
it was
sea
smart
turtles.
marketing.
oh,
We're
just
talking
any
about-
animals. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was very smart. That was
No,
smart.
it
You
was
got
very
people's
smart.
attention, and
Yeah,
You go to the dollar store and buy 99 cents worth of 100 balloons, and then
Yeah.
you make $100
Thank you.
in a day. Like,
Yeah.
$1 in ice cream.
yeah.
Buy 2 get 1 free. All right.
Oh, the timer's going off. The bread is done, man. The bread is done.
It's really, I'm really, really happy that I cannot smell that bread right now.
I
Mm,
know, right?
Bread.
I
You should
already
be happy
ate all
you
the
can't, like,
muffins.
Can't smell or taste it.
I made them last night, and all the muffins are gone.
Oh,
You can
she's
see it.
so wow. She's gonna bring us to the thing and show
Just gonna
us.
bring us to the bread. Oh,
Touch it. See how soft it is.
oh.
Poke it.
Do the bread. Oh.
Is it soft or does it have a crust to
Oh,
it?
it's so
It's
soft.
soft.
Oh, it's
Oh,
soft.
it looks so good.
I like me a nice crusty sourdough.
Oh
Whee!
my God.
Whee! Go for a run. No, it's too much bread. So,
Whee!
Yeah, yeah.
so.
I have family up there backwoods. I
Rob
went
gave his
to.
email to Courtney. Oh my God.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
guys.
die. Whee!
Wee.
Oh my gosh.
I do not want to leave. Wee.
No, that's just my every week sourdough. I just do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So much bread.
Less than
Oh
a
my
week, Courtney.
goodness. My muffin top would be huge. Or
We talked about this, fishes.
I can't handle it. It just won't go away.
It's okay.
That's another thing I like are those cinnamon muffins. Oh my God.
Hey, where the
Yeah.
hell's Full Throttle tonight?
With the
He's
apple.
camping in a tent,
Oh,
He passed out.
and he
sent
said
me-
he smells like BO.
He sent me a
Okay.
picture of a huge crocodile, just kind of like,
crikey.
just kind of doing his thing in the water. All you saw was the head, and then I'm like, wow, okay. And then 10 minutes later, he sends me a picture of 3 little babies that are a foot long, and I'm like, are those babies? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, in my head, you better not be there.
It was an alligator. It was
Yeah,
an alligator, not a croc.
not a crocodile.
Croc. It's a crocodile.
I've eaten both.
We have both in Florida. We have alligators and crocs.
Yeah, but it was an
Alligators
alligator.
are freshwater, and crocodiles are
They have the saltwater crocs.
and they look completely different.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They have
These-
snaggletooths.
Snaggle.
Snaggle.
Honestly, I don't think I know
They
the
have a
damn difference. I'd be
pointy
like, it's a
nose.
damn gator, run!
No, no. Alligator has a more rounded snoot, and a crocodile has a pointed snoot, and they have the weird teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah, the-
Like I said,
Cro-
run!
Mhm. The crocodile that I ate was raised in freshwater, but it's it is a saltwater croc. They
Ever
raise
watch
them in
that
farms.
movie,
Oh yeah,
you
man.
know.
I've had some barbecued gator before. I wasn't a big fan.
Ever
Really?
watched that movie where that lady feeds the crocs? Or what was that movie called?
Carol Baskins.
No,
Oh.
it was Lake Placid.
Lake Placid, yeah.
Yeah, and it
Oh.
was Betty White.
Betty White, that's it.
Yeah, and they
yeah.
made six sequels.
Oh, there's
something
Lake Placid 17. And
Yeah.
there's so many of those, and they get worse as it goes.
and
Yeah,
bigger and more CGI'd and more.
yeah, far more CGI
I don't
every
remember that
time.
one.
Lake
I like
Placid. yeah, that's
I
the
like
one.
what's her
The
name?
original one's the best.
Yes, I like what's her name, Betty White at the end when she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, and they kill the big gator, right, or whatever happens to it, they blow it up, or I don't know what, but then Betty White goes and just starts feeding the little babies on the end of her
Yeah,
little,
I remember that. Like,
pier.
oh.
What's even more funny about that is Betty White is a huge animal advocate.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it even more funny.
A lot of actors are like that. They're like, you'll see an actress like in an action movie shooting gun like do, and then she's like, oh, I'm anti, like gun control.
Yeah.
Oh, that was what's his
Liam
name?
Neeson can
Liam-
kiss my ass.
Yeah, for real.
The one who
Sorry.
played Jason Bourne was like that too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I
there's
feel
a
about
lot
Liam
of
Neeson.
actors.
Kiss my ass, Liam
Why?
Neeson.
What did he do?
Oh,
He's
he's the
an
one that's
anti-gun.
always in the takens
Anti-gun.
and has all the guns, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he preaches and says nobody should own a gun.
You go back to Ireland and you don't have to worry about it there, buddy boy.
Yeah, it should go be
Yeah.
taken to Ireland.
That's
These
what
are
I'm talking about. Like
actors.
a lot of
They'll
actors.
say whatever they're paid to say. They're
Exactly.
actors. That's
Yeah,
they-
a lot of actors.
Here
and
you go.
actresses
Here you
do
go.
that.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
So
Tell us how you
manipulative.
really feel, Dutton.
I did, and I imagine Backwoods Law. I imagine he agrees with me. I
You
imagine
got-
a lot of us do. Liam Neeson can
Backwoods
kiss
Law
our
is-
asses.
Yeah.
Backwoods had a
I do like him in Taken though. He's
The good
very
mo-
scary.
He is in such good movies, but then he has to open his lips about politics.
Yeah,
and
that's the same with all actors and actresses. If they would shut up, I would love
And
to
do
watch
that.
their movies.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as they start doing this, is when I don't start doing this.
Was that what is that?
Yeah.
That's
Not-
pay.
She's not painting
Boy,
anymore.
I'm not paying.
Oh, I thought she was.
Boycott the movies. Yeah. Boycott.
not-
Mm.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm
I
not.
don't.
Yeah,
I don't go
I'm
to
not
the
in no
theaters.
hurry.
I don't. We haven't. My wife and I haven't gone to theater to watch.
Yeah.
The last movie I watched in the theater was Interstellar. That's how long ago it was, and we don't go to the theaters anymore. We download them at home for free. We just stream it on the TV for free.
Yeah.
Like, why would I go out, waste my gas, waste my time in this BS traffic in LA?
It's for that's
Then-
because you're in LA, bro. Once you
Well-
get to Tennessee, you might go to a movie again.
We might, but that's
True.
that's the thing. I enjoy it because here, you got 20 minutes of driving. You got another half an hour of looking for parking because there's so many cars. You gotta go in a circle. Then you gotta pay for parking. Then you go inside. The movie ticket for 2 people is like $60, $70 or something, like with the popcorn and all that. And then you might not even like the movie. Then you gotta drive back home. Like, it's all that for a movie. No, I'm
Yeah,
cool. I'll just watch
when
it
you
at
get
home.
out of that craziness, dude, they still have matinees where you can afford to go to the movie.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Corky, I posted a video in the private chat, or should I send it to your email? Which one do you want?
You can, Bob. You can send it to my email now that we're email buddies. Okay.
Okay.
Something
Oh my
in my eye.
gosh.
Bob, there's something in my eye.
You're in an elite club now,
bad.
Courtney. Very
You
elite.
know, Bob.
Oh.
Now that I have your email.
There are personalities such as you and I, and then there are the others who are called the Nevers, the lower class.
No.
Charleston Heston is my president. What's that?
Yes, he is.
That was a great actor. Hell yeah, I'm with
He's,
him on that
he's still
one.
my president, if you know what I'm saying.
Get your paws off me, you damn,
Damn
dirty
ape. Yep.
That's so great.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find like what crocodile it is that we have down here. I guess it's the American.
What
Yeah.
are you showing?
I
Oh,
saw that again. I saw that earlier. That's great.
It's going on the back of my pick 'em up.
What did it say?
Come up,
Something
would you
cheap?
put it back up there. They couldn't see it.
Make plywood
Missed it.
cheap again.
Oh, make plywood cheap again. Yeah.
It's down to three.
Oh, I saw
Get
it.
closer, get closer, get closer, closer towards you.
There you go. There we go.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I also got another sticker for my truck that says, I'm pro pipeline. This truck doesn't run on unicorn piss.
Oh,
Whoa, I like that.
I like it.
get to the point there.
Mhm.
Literally.
Mike, for sure.
What kind of truck do you have? What
I have
truck?
150.
Okay, so there's a sticker that says, "Go around." If it wasn't meant to go fast, it wouldn't be shaped like an effing brick.
Yeah, pretty much. It wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it was meant to go fast, it wouldn't be shaped like a brick.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing.
You
There you
sharing?
go. There's a
Yeah,
Crocs right
See,
there.
see,
There's the Crocs and the snaggle.
right here. That's
See
the
the
snaggletooth.
pointy?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
snaggletooth.
That one looks like
Yeah.
it's smiling. Aw, he's
They
good.
do look
Aw.
like they smile, and
Yeah,
then they
they're
eat you. They jump
Far,
on you.
yeah, they're far more aggressive than the alligators are.
I'm waiting.
Yes, they are.
By
Bye, V.
unspecified B. Bye, honey.
Down here,
Peace
we have
out.
a Florida man that wrestles the 8-foot. That's Paul from the Gator Boys.
I'm waiting
Oh.
for Full Throttle to
Yeah,
send me an
hold on.
alligator
There
head.
he is.
He said he'd send me an alligator head.
That was a
I always
show.
wanted. I need like a little one for the. I got a really cool hat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mama.
He
I
had
need-
he had one for
Yeah.
me ready to go, but like got busy with work and stuff, and
Gotta
it just
get
kind of
it.
fell
There we
apart. But
go. Stop
he had a
sharing.
good like foot-long size one. Today when he sent me the pictures of the babies, I was like, I'll be
Babies
honest,
are cute.
I was being a kind of a jerk in my head. I was like, should I ask him to
Just
get
freeze
those?
dry that whole thing. Just freeze dry the whole gator. Send it to me. Do it.
Yeah, I was like, should I tell him to give me a baby and give me the alligator head? But
Just
no.
freeze dry that gator, man. You know, I
That thing was
totally
so
want.
tiny.
I've been looking for the right. I need like a little skull for the
Right.
front of my hat. I got like the old
You
style.
gotta get a baby.
Alligator
Homer
skull?
Steve, what a time to come in.
I've
You're
always
so
wanted
funny.
an alligator to give me the death roll.
Oh boy, oh. Yeah.
No,
Come here.
Okay.
No, you don't.
There goes your arm.
That's Dustin's
Courtney,
job.
block the camera. I'm gonna give her the death roll real quick.
There you go.
Ooh, it's getting
She choked.
risky.
He chokesold her.
I can't feel my legs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some good
Snort
advice,
one,
Bob.
snort number one, snort number one.
Dustin, if
Like
you want a
me.
skull like that, you need a baby skull, or just find one on Amazon, like a fake plastic
Yeah,
one.
they have them for sale.
Oh no, I want a
I
real one.
want a,
There ain't
yeah,
nothing
I want
fake,
a
bud.
real one, not a baby, because I feel bad. But at least give me like a. If you're gonna hunt a crocodile and kill it for its meat and all that, give me the head.
Fishes.
Like I want a full-on big one.
So if you finally snipe one of those iguanas,
Yeah.
like pack that thing in salt and send it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna put it on my hat.
Gonna make a
Wear
belt
it as
out
a
of it.
hat.
By the way,
Bite its
Fishes
tail.
Fishes intrigued us today earlier
Mm-hmm.
when she was talking about sniping iguanas.
She's gonna start up a new channel, the
Yeah.
Iguana Sniper.
Yep.
It's
Sure.
gonna say that beep.
That's actually
Carol
a really good
Baskin
one.
shot my iguana. That beep.
M. Pedmar said, "Oh man, I just heard my mama snort."
Oh my gosh. Her mama must have been a snorter too. Wouldn't you like to be a snorter too?
Hey, Laura, none of that.
Oh, I know.
None
I have
of
to
that.
stay up
Where-
for a couple hours while my
Hey,
blood
is that
pools
the
down.
moon behind you, or is that like a light reflection?
It's a light reflection.
It's the guy who steals the chickens looking through your window.
I have a
I know,
couple of
imagine.
friends with pets,
You're
so
gonna make her
I'll
all
cross.
paranoid.
Hey,
Look
shake
at
your-
Bomber Steve. They only
shake
get
your,
15 to 17 feet.
Take
Oh
your
my
computer.
Oh,
and gently go
only.
left and right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my.
Laura,
Dude,
take
I-
your computer and gently go left and right with it, and you'll see what I mean. There's the flashlight.
It does look like a flashlight or a moon.
Yeah.
The moon.
I think it's the moon, the core
The
cable.
moon.
Yeah, I knew a guy when I was, I don't know, I was
See the light
probably
outside, like
Oh.
the street light.
probably like 15 or something. There was a guy down by my dad's that had a gator in his basement.
Mhm.
Oh,
That was like, it was probably 5-6 foot long the last time I saw it. I don't know what the hell he ever did with the thing.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
But
that
he had a
probably-
baby. There was a baby gate keeping it in the area in the base. I'm thinking like,
What the?
I'm thinking like, you got a
Dude.
toddler, man.
That's
Like-
a lot of
Yeah,
chickens.
that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Those
like,
are
Crazy.
targets. Mhm.
yeah, he was feeding it like guinea pigs and rabbits and stuff.
Oh hell no.
Oh
Oh.
Lord, that's just
They like
nuts,
chicken.
man.
Recently, I saw this on Facebook, just scrolling through like videos, but this really happened recently, like within the past couple weeks or so. Somebody was in like a I want to call it a zoo, but it's like one of those reptile stores, and they had an alligator or a crocodile, I don't remember which one, and they were feeding it,
Rat Kingdom.
and
no
the
business.
woman's
Hmm.
arm,
Rat Kingdom is no more.
the alligator just went bah, and grabbed her arm and dragged her in, and one of the people watching, like one of the tourists or whatever, like one of the
I don't think you're
Any
supposed to
random-
get in
was like, "Hey, can we get some help in here?" Like screaming to
Oh.
help her, and she's fighting it, trying to like get her arm back. You're not gonna let it go. and the random guy that's in there jumps in the pool and
Yep.
literally like hops on his back and starts choke holding the alligator or whatnot, and I don't know what he's doing, and finally the alligator let go, and she lets go, and she runs out. She obviously flips
They
back
do
out of
climb
the,
fences. Yeah.
and the guy like puts his hand on its head, to hold it down, and then he just like kind of steps on it and just whoop, just hops off.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Wow.
Out of your
you just
mind.
just throw a little duct tape around the mouth. It'll be fine.
Out of
Carol,
your
did you
mind
say they
feeding one of these
climb
animals by
fences?
hand.
They can.
45
Yeah.
now.
So
Oh yeah, they'll
Pen,
climb.
Penmar
Yeah.
was saying that. Yeah.
And they're
Wow.
fast. They're
They
fast.
can.
When they get
And he's got a
moving,
Yeah.
baby
they're
gate
fast.
keeping
They
this
do this.
thing from killing his child. But he also had like a 20-foot like boa too. You know what I mean? Like this, anything in his house could have eaten his child.
Yeah.
It was just like
Oh,
it was crazy.
man.
I'm like,
But that kid behaved.
yeah, this guy like
gator?
it was weird. He was like he had all these pictures, he had like several pictures on the wall of the depiction of Jesus sitting there with surrounded by all the animals. I don't know. It's like an older picture. It was real
Shrine.
popular. He had those pictures like in his car, like on hanging from the mirror. It was like on the walls. Like that was his thing. He raised all these different animals. And, like
Wow.
he was so into it, but it's just like, dude, you have a kid and you have a freaking 20-foot snake in the other room. Like,
Ow.
Yeah, he didn't
Nobody
sound
saw
like.
What was that TV show
Right,
that was
right.
on there for a while? It was like this people that are obsessed with danger and with
Yeah.
Dangerous
dangerous
pets.
dangerous
Dangerous
pets or something.
Dangerous
Yeah,
pets, yeah.
yeah.
you mean you can't raise
Mhm.
a hyena in a New York apartment? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a dog.
I
It's a
saw the
dog.
UK version of that, and these Brits just, man, that's crazy. Oh, I only needed 8 stitches last week, and that's all. It's not that, whoa.
And then they say with their English accent.
Yeah.
Which makes
Yeah.
it even funnier.
It's like pinkies up, man. I only needed
I know,
8
I've always-
stitches.
What was
I've always-
really, I mean, they always,
You too,
every
backwards.
episode of that show with the dangerous pets of different kinds, every one of those people who add a weird pet was the filthiest person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some kind of
Unwashed
mental
hair,
illness there.
filth
Yeah.
in the house. It's like, ooh,
I'll tell you
guys
a
are
couple
sick.
things. Like my whole like wild animal fantasy. I always wanted like a pet lion, just to have, just to walk like a dog. I want a pet lion like a dog. I know it'll never happen, and I never will, but that would be cool. And I always wanted like a pet orca whale as like a fish. I love those whales, man.
I want a walrus.
But-
I want
Yeah,
I
just
want
get a walrus.
My other story is in France. It was on the news. My dad told me this story, and this was an actual zoo, and in the zoo was, I think it were lions or tigers. I think it were lions.
There's the mic.
And this
Bears.
guy raised these lions from birth, and the lions knew who he was, and you see people like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
open the door and the lion comes running and hugs them because they love
Oh, I
each other.
just saw that today
So-
and tackled the guy.
It was something
It's a-
like
Take
that
care of it,
for
bud.
so many years. But
Mhm.
then, one day, be careful because their instincts kick in. And
Mhm.
one time, personnel came into the zoo, and the guy wasn't there, and all they found was his one boot with his
Ew.
foot, like where the
Yeah.
boot stops, and that's all that was left of his body was just that foot inside the boot.
In France?
That animal, yeah, the animal ate the guy, ate
Ew.
him completely,
Damn.
like just
Wow.
What's
Damn that Carol Baskin. that Carol
Damn
Baskin.
Carol Baskin?
Ew.
The
Don't
Not that
cross
one.
me.
That
I'm
wasn't Carol.
telling
That
you.
was a lion. But you know what I mean? Like,
Don't
you
cross
don't.
me.
I
They have
know you're
ligers.
trained. I know you're trained. Like, I've worked with dogs, and we've often talked about like wildlife, wild stock, stuff like that. It's a whole nother level. I understand, like
There's no S.
giraffes and
Mhm.
goats and and horses, let's say, and but
Mhm.
when you start talking lions, tigers,
Yeah.
mountain
Bears,
lions,
don't die.
like you don't do stuff like that with those kind of animals. Man.
No.
Keep your distance, dude. Like,
that show in Las Vegas, Siegfried and Roy. Look
Yeah.
what happened
Got
to one
attacked.
of them. I mean, he
Mhm.
raised these from kittens, and it just
Yeah.
on
I
stage, it just snapped.
I
Yep.
knew them. Like obviously they existed before I was born, but I've known them since. And from the moment I could understand what this was, I always thought in the back of my mind, these guys better be careful because one day, those animals are gonna snap with their natural instinct. It might not be
Yeah.
now, it might not be later, but Be careful. You don't play with wildlife. And
No.
look what happened. Even SeaWorld. Even SeaWorld, you got some orcas attacking the trainers. At
Yeah,
one point.
that was
Like-
one that actually attacked quite a few trainers, and they kept passing
Yeah.
it around.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
Stupid.
Blackfish was the name of that. But what the fishes?
The
Um,
fishes.
The
They
fishes.
sent you something.
What's the name of that YouTuber that you watch that like rolls around with those damn lions? He's in South Africa.
I forget what his name is.
He's like this blonde,
Yeah.
like bleach blonde haired German guy, and he's like rolling.
He's from this.
He's like, I hit the weights. I roll around with lions.
He's from
It's crazy.
Switzerland.
Oh, is he? He's like
I would
always
love to.
got his muscle shirt on, rolling around with a
Dean
lion.
Snyder.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
would love
gosh.
to like open a door and have a lion jump on me and
but
kiss me
I'm
like a
telling you,
dog, know,
one
like,
of
that
these
would be
days,
awesome, but,
dude's getting taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Hold
share. I
on.
share. I share.
This is it right here. You see this?
Don't share the YouTube channel. Yeah, you can
That's
do
Oh
that.
crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Like, I think
This
that's-
guy, like he
that's
hangs
something
out with
maybe.
him. He roars with him. I watch it because I find it interesting.
Yeah.
However, I don't think that people should own these things.
No way.
Like I don't.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Well, his is a reserve in
Right.
South Africa, but he yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
Hey,
Lord.
hey, what
Oh,
you doing over
Lord.
there?
He's like, hey, what's on that side of the fence? Is the
And
grass
it-
greener?
And is he
Don't you wanna, like, go up to that fence?
Carol, hang
And
on.
poke him in the belly.
Click the picture next to
No,
the
you
blue,
want to.
The blue one that's highlighted. Click the one
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
right of that. The one on the right of that. Click it.
What?
There you go. To give you an idea of the.
Because you
Yeah.
can see his tail off the
Yeah.
off the ground.
Oh yeah, they can climb. I was looking at this other one. It looked like it was
You want to go over there and poke him right in the belly.
Well, that one's pretty high off the
Yeah.
ground. That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, here he's going over. There
It's
you
like
go.
an 8-foot fence. He's just like, yep.
Yeah.
That's
That's
chain
probably
link too, man.
Alligator
That's not
Alley.
easy.
Yeah, there's a crocodile park in
Crikey.
Mindanao.
Crikey. Oh, what the
and
heck? Oh,
They'll
heck,
go
man.
about
Hold on.
Click the one
about-
on the left with the
those
wooden fence.
full-grown saltwater crocodiles can jump 12 to 15 feet straight
Look.
out of the water and grab
Oh
it.
my
one's-
God!
That
Look at
one's
the
trying to
head
get-
on that one.
He's
Oh.
trying to get out of
That's
Bob's basement.
That's one's in somebody's residence.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
trying
Yeah.
to get out of your basement.
Lord. Yeah, he's gonna try to get out. And that one guy had a little toddler, a child gate.
Yeah, had a baby gate.
That's
Restricted.
crazy.
I don't want to say the
Yeah.
word, but yeah, F
Look
that.
at
No
this
way
guy.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
no
I just
way.
remember like seeing that. I was like, because I remember
I'm gonna get back
when he
to the
got it,
pond.
and it was in an aquarium. It was just a little tiny, thing, and it was
Later.
like years later.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, holy hell! Like I see this thing. He's feeding it, rabbits and stuff. It's huge.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. He's eating a bone.
Yay.
A big old
Yeah.
python.
Boy,
Burmese
Yeah,
good
python.
see, that's
boy.
Good job, Gator.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's
Gator.
nature. That's nature. I'm okay with that, but you don't go up to a freaking alligator or croc and say, "Hey, little buddy,
Good
can I pet your head?"
boy.
You know,
Let me pet you.
They pat you on the head for being a good boy, Mr. Gator.
I would love to. If we could coexist, great.
Damn it.
You can't
Even-
coexist with dinosaurs, man.
Exactly.
Even
The-
dogs
the-
bite. All right.
Rep-
Anything
reptile-
with teeth bite. Forget it.
Reptiles
Well, look at the
cannot be
gate-
rationed
look at
with
the
or
snake
scared
up the
away.
gator.
They're
Yeah,
too
he's
primitive.
wrapped
They're
around
too
the gator.
primitive.
I agree, Bob.
There's one more.
Oh, here's one, yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
That didn't go so well.
Screw that. Screw
Yeah.
that. That.
Right
no.
on, man.
You gotta stop.
at
'Cause this is
that.
about, no. Courtney, you're
That's
gonna
not
have to,
here.
You're gonna
That's
have to
not
kick
here.
it off. I'm not seeing that. That's no. Mm-mm.
They're not in Tennessee. Don't worry.
No, I'm not scared of
safe.
that. That's just. It gets to a point where it's a little disgusting. Like it's just,
Yeah,
I
that
can't
wasn't
do
here.
that.
That was a different type of snake.
Do you guys
Then it
remember
starts
that
growing,
guy
like,
who made that suit and he got swallowed by a python?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that to Fisher.
Yeah.
Next, they start showing people getting eaten by them. Like,
You know that
Did he
or
get
that
out?
guy that lived with the bears and got eaten by the bears.
Oh,
I remember that one.
that guy was an idiot.
Yeah.
He waited until the salmon were no longer spawning, and it wasn't quite time to hibernate. And the grizzly bears have got no easy food except for you. Him and his
Yeah.
girlfriend. Oh Lord.
Hey Bob,
He-
more food.
He
for
wasn't
me.
no Grizzly
Yeah.
Adams, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
he wasn't.
Right.
He was not no
Gosh,
Grizzly
I didn't know
Adams.
about that story.
And
That's
they shot the
disgusting.
bear and they found the remains in him.
Yeah.
They should have just left the damn bear alone, you know? I mean, he was just doing bear
Right.
things.
Just
I'm
doing
sure,
it.
He would have wanted.
Eating people.
Was it
That's all.
him and his girlfriend both
Yeah.
got eaten?
I'm sharing a video in the private chat, and I'm gonna share it with the audience as well.
Poor.
But check out this video. This dude, this guy, this human, this guy is just,
Timothy Treadwell. That was
this
his
guy
name.
is just sitting there,
Wow.
enjoying the scenery, watching the bears, get fish, and look at this. And this bear is just like, I'm tired. Oh, hey man, what's up? I'm just gonna sit here.
If you're lucky, that's what they'll do, you know?
That's right.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
lucky.
That's, one thing is like,
This guy didn't say a thing. He's just watching this bear. Like,
Oh,
It's like-
Lord.
no, I want to
it gets better. Just watch. It's funny.
I want to preface this with saying I don't want to hunt anything to extinction, okay? But when people are talking, like they want to bring back like all these wolves and this stuff,
Yeah.
there's a
Wait,
reason.
Look
there's a
at what's
reason why they're
on
doing
though.
They're
What's near
40
the bear? His
48,
gun is on
yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, at 48
Oh.
seconds, he sits down. He's like, I'm just gonna chill here, dude. I'm
He
tired.
looks. Yeah, he looks like
That's a brown bear, right? That's not a grizzly, is it?
Well, they're
Yeah,
they're
the brown
basically they're
Still
basically
could
the
eat
same.
you.
Yeah, it's
The
still
brown
big as
bears,
hell.
the brown bears are color changes because of so much high diet of fish.
Look at it. Look,
Not
watch,
kidding. Right there
Yeah,
at that
fine.
moment, I would have crapped my pants.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Watch towards the end. Watch towards the end.
And his
he's like-
shotgun is laying there way
and he's like,
too
all
close
right, I'm
to
just
it.
gonna film those guys eating the fish. That's crazy. He just sat there like, hey, what's up, dude?
Like,
Yeah.
At that point, what choice do you have? You don't want to move.
That's when you grab. Like
No.
I know. It's
No,
like, do
you
you
just stay
grab your
still.
gun or what do you do?
No matter
stay-
what you
but
do,
that
just
one-
don't run.
That
Yeah.
one, I think that one, you could tell that bear was tired from walking along. He was like, he's
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the
"Dude,
hell with it. I was going to eat you, but I am just too
I ain't
tired.
got time
I
for
need
that
to
right
take
now."
a break before I have you
He
go
sat
on.
down. He sat down next to him, and I
Oh,
was like, "Oh my god."
Lord, no.
Yeah, we don't have bears here. I think we have
Well, we
like every
do,
time we
but
get a bear,
it's big news.
it's big news. It gets the newspaper. Like we had a black bear roam somebody's backyard because it was mating season and he was going to Pennsylvania. But other than that, like we don't get bears here. You know?
We have
Literally
everything here in
exactly
Washington
here.
State. We have everything.
We
Yeah.
have black bears, mountain lions,
Same with
coyotes, all
Oregon.
that, but like they only make the news when like, oh my god, the black bear came down from the mountain where they actually live and happened to stumble upon a wall and jumped into the person's pool to cool off. That's big news out here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the house is right on the edge of the mountain. Like really?
Yeah.
Like,
I always just find that fascinating. Like, I don't want anything to be extinct. You know what I'm saying? But there
Yeah.
was a reason why we kind of thinned them down
hey,
because they eat us. And then people are like, "Oh my God, the
Mhm.
the
Let's bring back the dire wolf.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the
That's
native,
not one. This
the-
is cool.
in
You
in
can
this
watch it
area,
later.
I don't know about Oregon, but in this area, the natives started doing that before the Europeans arrived. You know, because they're like, no, wolves and bears and all that, they eat us. And
I
then
was
when the
talking to my
Europeans
coworker.
arrived, it was just started knocking them off. But they're coming back now. We've got lots of wolves in this state now.
Yeah.
I heard of
I was-
sightings of grizzly bears near the Canadian border. So it's just like, oh,
yeah,
Mhm.
Pedmar. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's like a huge knot of snakes like writhing around. It's terrifying. It's like the shit nightmares are made of.
I spoke to my coworker.
I think
about
wolves
this.
are beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
They
I-
are, but
There's
I don't
something
want
about
one
a
to eat
wolf
me.
that is
Yeah.
just
But
gorgeous.
you
But
rather, you rather be playing with a coyote or a husky than a wolf. A wolf is like,
Yeah, wolf's the whole new.
So sweet.
mm,
But I was
They
talking to my
help each
coworker about
other.
this about like a month ago. I was like,
Poor
we were
baby.
talking about random
Uh-huh.
stuff, and
Sweet.
I was
It's a
like,
bunch
dude,
of them where they help each other, though.
I was like, dude,
Yeah.
can you imagine that dinosaurs roam this earth?
What is that
Like,
about?
Yeah.
full on dinosaurs, T Rexes, and all these. Like, this was a thing. Like, Jurassic Park was real.
Yeah,
my
And I-
chickens.
and then-
Rocks.
And then we quickly talked. Like, we switched it for a second.
Babies.
We're like, thank God it was just like a flip of a light switch, because could you imagine walking around and there's a raptor next to you or a T-Rex and you're just like having to constantly hide everywhere you go because you'll get eaten, like, you know?
dude, like imagine those gators and crocs that you just showed, like the size of a semi truck.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they had
Aw.
chickens the
No,
size
thank
of
you.
freaking cars, like, you know what I mean? They had
Yeah.
roaches the
And,
size
oh
of
my
freaking
gosh.
Dude, the sounds that the chickens make sometimes, it really, it's like,
They
if you
make
close your eyes,
signs-
it's like Jurassic Park
It's
out
like
there.
Velociraptor. They go
Right.
and you're like,
Mhm.
did that just come from my
When they're
chicken?
I
Like,
believe
when they're
that's.
broody.
Aw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they crack me out when they're broody. It's like
I
their
know.
brain just left them.
Mhm.
Imagine that as a dinosaur.
But basically, that's the way I look at a T-Rex is about a 40-foot tall chicken.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
built the same, you know.
Except they have those little things.
I think those were wings. I'll bet you those. They haven't found the whole thing yet, but I bet you those were actually wings.
Yeah, because if it was just skin, there maybe, you know,
It was
like
amazing.
little mini wings. Yeah.
Mhm.
It
Those are
could
probably
be. I could be.
Imagine a T Rex that could fly, man.
no. Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Screw that.
Those little hands.
And
Little
they
tiny
even said
wings.
the
Like a
T-Rex-
hummingbird. They said a hummingbird can't fly, but it does.
That's
It does.
Mhm.
So what if a T Rex could fly with those little tiny arm wings?
There is no
If you think about
survivor.
it,
You could,
Pterodactyls have those long beaks, man, just like those
Is that
freaking pelicans and
Aw.
But-
babies. Oh,
think about this. For
baby.
so long, people thought the T-Rex was one of like the most dangerous, top of the line dinosaurs. There were other dinosaurs bigger
What a
and more
cutie.
dangerous than that.
yeah.
And those megalodons,
She's like,
those
"What is
whale
going on?"
sharks.
Oh, those are
Sorry,
terrifying.
Good
It's okay.
God, man!
You're
That's
alright.
not. We're talking about land animals. Let's not
You're
forget
okay.
there's
You
the
don't
ocean.
fart?
Yeah, I still don't even want to go in the ocean.
You
I am terrified of
Alright,
things in the
Like,
ocean.
I would
I'll
go.
put
I
you
would go
down.
in the ocean a lot. The last time I said I went was like
Here,
10,
let me
10
take that.
years ago. I went in the
There
ocean.
you go. Nigga
The last time I
time.
stepped in there because the tar. But I started thinking as I got older, holy cow, I swam with sharks. I swam with like all these animals I could just
That's
bite
crazy.
my.
I was like,
We had
word.
dolphins, but
You go in the ocean and like a jellyfish floats by like 2 foot from you, and you're like,
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it happened. It's
That
happened.
happened to us, and like I said,
let's get the hell
I'm
out
not
of here.
going in the ocean anymore. I'll just
Yeah,
watch
no.
it from a distance.
Yeah.
I've been
Mhm.
nailed
My
by
dad and I-
jellyfish twice. They're so
my dad and I
tiny
were
and
big-
clear. I couldn't see them.
Oh.
They
Oh,
run
yeah,
right
they'll
in
get
my
you.
legs.
Oh,
So
wow.
when we lived in New York, we used to go to the beach in the Atlantic. The Atlantic is a calmer ocean, so my dad and I were able to go really far out in the Atlantic. I'm talking like maybe 100 feet out, and we're still like floating. There's no, not crazy waves. So we come, fast forward like 15 years, whatever. When we moved to California, we first started before we moved to live. We started visiting places, so we went to San Diego. We went to here and there. And when we were in San Diego, that's when we went to SeaWorld, the San Diego Zoo, and all that. We went to the beach by our motel, and we decided let's go in the water. And we're thinking, all right, it's like New York, we can go far out in the water, this and that. We didn't know anything about currents, And as we're swimming out in the ocean, here's these two idiots, my dad and I. We're going out, and we're wondering, why the hell do people have all these surfboards and boogie boards and like floaties?
Play.
Well, I kid you not, like 30 seconds later, I mean, when I tell you it hits you hard, like it was like you're swimming and it's a flip of a light switch. We were like swimming for our lives. We were drowning, and my dad was drowning. I get caught with my dad. My dad's pushing me to save me.
Yeah.
I'm screaming for help because my dad is drowning, and I
Well,
had a
what
split.
happened?
I had a split. We got caught in the current.
Oh,
We,
okay.
I had a split second thought, literally a split second thought. What if people think I'm yelling help for me? It's really for my dad. And then it was really a 1 second thought, and I'm screaming for help. And here comes this massive, like 20-foot surfboard. It's the lifeguard that came to save me and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad never stepped foot, and we talked about this
It's called
yesterday.
a rip current.
He's
We
like,
get 'em.
we were like, I told my dad, I was like, you know what would be nice right now? Going to like the beach and having a barbecue. I said something along those lines, and my dad was like, "F that! I'm never touching that ocean ever again."
Yeah.
I'm like, never. And I replied,
Well, you swim horizontal
said,
to the when you get caught in that. You don't
yeah,
swim
well,
in.
we
You go
didn't
this
know
way.
that.
You-
We didn't know
yeah.
that because we grew
But
up
I'm
for
saying it
15
for
years.
anybody who would watch this. You swim horizontal
You go
until
with
you
the
break
current.
through the current.
They told us I swim with the current, and so yesterday I told my dad, I'm like, "Yeah, you're never getting in the ocean, huh? Not since San Diego." And he looks at me, and I'm like, "I remember. Yeah,
Mhm.
we almost died there." And yeah, no,
Yeah.
screw the ocean, man. I'm cool. I'll walk on the
Yeah.
beach, Bob, long walks on the beach, holding hands, moonlight.
Where you
Yeah,
exchange email addresses, all but to Viper.
Nope, not gonna happen. And there ain't gonna be no champagne and bubble baths. It's just not gonna happen.
You gonna pop his cork, Bob?
No.
Oh my gosh!
No, he's
forgot-
gonna give him a popsicle.
I forgot to tell Bob. I was watching this channel late last night. It was called like Life in Thailand or something. And this
Yeah.
guy's like, she left me. She gave me a black eye. So I'm watching it. Was the tranny gave him a black eye. His tranny
Lady
girlfriend.
boy.
So really, she didn't. He did,
did.
and it really hurt because a man just punched you in the face.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Hey, speaking of-
Exactly.
Speaking
It's
of,
kind
like,
of what
dating,
somebody left in the comment section. Well, it breaks down to a man really beating you up at that point.
That makes it feel a little better, right? It stings
Yeah.
less that way.
Yeah.
Speaking of like dating or dates or whatever, if anybody follows, I don't. I get
Oh.
notified because social media, Facebook, all that. But that 90-day
Fiance?
bachelor, yeah, that short guy, is finally getting married.
Oh, really? He found
Yeah,
somebody
he found
finally? My mom
somebody that-
watches that show.
yeah.
She loves it.
I
She's like, "It's
tried watching that
Wednesday."
show a couple of times, and it was so degrading to both parties.
Yeah. That's how my husband feels. He's like,
And-
that's disgusting.
And it
Mockery of marriage.
It's just awkward for me.
Yeah, well, they choose.
I love watching that show.
The
I do
worst
too, but-
possible human beings to focus in on.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
My one was the one where the guy married or was trying to marry that Russian girl, and she
Yeah.
was just taking him for everything he was worth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, that's and I married a foreign lady, and
That's the guy I was talking
that's
about.
that's what justifies jerks out there to say you got a
Yeah.
mail order bride. I fucking
Yeah, the stereotype you get lumped in with.
despise
Right?
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I absolutely despise that.
Well, there was a
It's
couple
acceptable,
here
though.
that
Acceptable.
was in Sandusky, which is about 3.5 hours away from here, and it was a couple, and she married was trying to marry a Middle Eastern man, and Ahmed was his name,
Mhm.
and
It was
Med.
no.
Yeah.
What the hell's the dude's name from
Ahmed.
Aladdin? His name was Aladdin.
No,
no,
way.
no, not that one.
Oh, okay,
This was
different one.
another one. The girl was like I think she was either from Sandusky or Toledo, not too far from here.
Holy
And
shit.
she met this guy
So what did he do?
on the internet, and they had been writing each other. He came over here. He spent like 2 weeks with her, and left her.
What?
Just completely left her, and she brought him over here on a marriage visa. And like, I didn't realize there's a lot of stipulations to that. Like, if you guys get married, you're responsible for that person for like
Oh, yeah.
10 years.
That's
You know
It's
what? They
not-
just
Hey,
changed it.
I'm-
It's for life now.
Oh,
What?
is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
I've been there. I know what it's like. I know. I've been there. I had to marry, and it's like you can't arrange marriage. This kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
There was
Well,
another girl on that show who was married to a guy, was trying to get married to a guy. His name was Aladdin.
Mhm.
And he was from, what's that country? Morocco. He was from Morocco. And she just fell for him hook, line, and sinker. And he was just taking her for all that she was worth. I mean, she spent,
And he
she
got-
gave him thousands of dollars, and he just never came over here to marry her.
Well, that
Yeah.
Wow.
he came over, but he was not. He went to court and fought it, and they were making her pay him support,
I
even
mean, it
though
was
they.
insane.
It's like, oh my
That's
god!
crazy.
Bob,
What
that,
the?
that 90-day fiance, the one I was telling you with the short guy.
Yeah.
I saw one episode. He was dating a little Filipina girl, and
That's the one I saw, and I
yeah,
was like,
she
it makes
was
me
not,
look bad.
She
you
was
know?
not having it with him, and he was
No.
trying to lure her, and like, but this, but that, like trying his
Mhm.
best to get her to like change her
So
mind,
awkward though.
and it was
was
so
awkward, that one.
awkward,
I
and,
saw some of that one.
and she was just not having it.
I
Well,
remember
Was that
that,
the one-
episode.
Was that the
And
one
then
where
he
he
was trying to-
showered and there
He
was a
trying to-
rat?
He was
Did
trying
you
to
Yeah.
hear
kiss
me?
Well,
Yeah.
you guys probably didn't understand what she was saying.
He was
about
trying to
it.
kiss her and all that, and he was
Yeah,
just like, "Come
and-
here, baby," and I'm like,
No, her English
I
was
can
pretty
tell.
good.
I could understand
not.
some of her Filipino words, and he says, he brings her toothbrush and all that, and, oral hygiene, and yeah, your breath smells bad, and she goes, Pangit baboy.
Yeah,
You ugly
yeah.
pig. You know.
Good.
I mean, yeah.
But the best thing is that there's not like there isn't you know, you can say you son of a beep. So when in another language you get away with it here because you don't beep that. You don't have
Yeah.
translators beeping that
'Cause they
out.
don't know.
I just don't like those shows.
I'm
'cause
glad it
they
didn't work out.
They
Like, I'm glad
only
it worked
show
out with
the
him
most
now.
horrible situations.
There
Yeah.
was one I saw, and I really liked the couple, Pablo,
Escobar.
and they lived in. She was from South America, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
met her.
they're
He
still
met her on
together.
and they moved.
Mhm.
They lived in Oklahoma, but they moved to Florida because she wanted a modeling career.
Yeah.
And he followed her there, and I think they had a baby together and everything.
They
and
do,
I
yeah,
actually
they're
really
married
liked
and-
that couple.
Yeah.
I thought they
She's
were
like
really
on
going to hit it off.
Instagram famous or whatever.
Yeah, and they live in
Paulo.
Miami, I think.
Paulo. Yeah.
Paulo,
I think
yeah.
they do. She's real pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty girl.
I don't know if they're still together or not, but I thought they made a really good couple. It's just
Oh, I
like
hope
they
they
really
are.
need to work it out.
Yeah, because they're just so different backgrounds
Mhm.
and stuff. His family was
Mhm.
like, I don't know if they were like a strict Christian.
Hey,
straight
Howdy
laced
Garden.
family.
Sorry, it's
Yeah.
kind of late and I'm not paying attention.
I have a garden.
Paulo.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
I definitely knew my wife very well.
I'm gonna.
I had to wait for her for 4 years to graduate from medical school.
Dustin's
we,
out.
We Skyped
Okay.
twice a
Night,
day,
Dustin.
every day for 4 years, and
Oh, wow.
until I get vacation hours and fly down there. You know, I did that for 4 years waiting for her. I don't regret
No,
any
I'm
of
sorry,
it.
Bob.
None of it.
You worked at one of the biggest aeronautics, whatever you
Oh,
want to call it,
you're right.
companies.
You know
They
what,
were-
guys? I know where he really worked.
Never
It
mind.
was Hooters.
Probably. The manager at Hooters.
You were a manager at Hooters. You ran the grill. We all know this, Bob.
All right.
Yeah, I worked at one of the best companies.
I
in the
was
United
saying
States.
you worked at one of the biggest aeronautic, aeroplane, whatever
On
you
the
want to call it,
planet.
companies,
Mhm.
and those assholes didn't want to even give you free plane tickets to like go wherever, like free flyer miles, nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
they
those
were-
boobs were
Hang
aeronautic.
on.
They didn't own.
Aerodynamic.
They didn't own after the airlines don't give you tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Boeing makes the airplanes and deliver it, that's not their
Ridiculous.
property anymore.
Yeah.
Now they
Yeah.
would give me tickets if Boeing needed me to go to another place
Build, yeah.
for Boeing. But
Yeah.
once it's
Yeah.
out of
Yeah, but
Boeing's
still.
hands, it's not their property anymore.
I
you know.
understand, but still, you built the damn thing. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
It's just the way it is, man.
I think that's fair. Like, you get like a free trip a year. Like
Hey, dude,
anywhere nationally.
You know what was fair is the amount of money I made. I could
True.
afford to go all over the world on just
Oh.
blue collar
There you
work.
go. They are
That
taking
sucks.
a break, right? That's
That
sad.
sucks. I was hoping that they would make it because they seemed like they really liked each other. And
Damn, she's
Well, that's
hot. Man. I love
recent.
that.
yeah,
woman.
she's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She's just
absolutely
very,
stunning.
Bob, behave. Bob,
She's very
behave.
sexual.
Yeah.
Where is she from?
Not
Colombia?
Colombia. Yeah.
There-
Oh,
yeah, there's
they
a
are
picture of
pretty.
them.
They are pretty. Yeah.
Colombians. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That sucks.
That's another one that would get me in trouble. Colombian girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was it. It was just those pictures.
That sucks
they-
because I was hoping that they'd make it.
Oh, they were expanding their family,
They're
and she
taking
had
a
a
break. It's not like
miscarriage.
it's
I knew
over.
that.
They're just taking a
Yeah, they
break.
might get back together. A less stress.
See that sleeve tattoo. I like those kind of things.
Yeah, she's got other tattoos, I think, too. Yeah, she does. There's her other little tattoos.
He had a hard time with her modeling career too.
because
Yeah.
it was very sexual. It was like some sexual stuff.
Huh.
Hmm. Well, guys, I hate to tell y'all, but I'm gonna have to get off here because it's 2:30 in the morning here.
Yeah,
So-
I gotta walk my dog
Here,
too.
too.
Again. It's
Later
winding
on.
down though. Soon I won't have to.
Send
But
out to the bears.
Thanks everybody in the chat. I got more thumbs up tonight than I've had in a long time. 45 thumbs up.
Yeah,
So,
that asshole's gonna
yeah.
give you a thumbs down.
That's awesome.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Um, Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for hearing me out in the beginning of this chat as well. and Poop Troop forever. Thank you, Cosmic Cultivators and Cameron, for being Poop Troop members. And we will see you tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, for Media Monday. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye,
Much
Yoshi.
love, Yoshi.